Welcome, Knicks Nation. May the Knicks be with you. The New York Knicks battle the Chicago Bulls. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks watch along, play by play. Salute to everyone in the chat, everyone viewing us this evening. Let's get right to it. The New York Knicks host the Chicago Bulls for the third time this season. Both teams are split one game apiece here, but and we'll see this third game tonight here between the Knicks and Bulls in Madison Square Garden. I have the starting lineups for the Chicago Bulls tonight. And you have Ball, LaVine, DeRozan, Green, and Vucevic for the Chicago Bulls, the visitors. And for the home New York Knicks tonight, Alec Burks, Emmanuel Quigley gets the start, Evan Fournier, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. Those are your starting five. Emmanuel Quigley is in the starting lineup. RJ Barrett still under the weather. Also, Jericho Sims is not available under the weather. Nolan Noel with sore knees will not play tonight neither. And next man up mentality. We saw Taj Gibson should be able to be on the floor tonight for the Knicks. You know, I like what he brings, his veteran leadership, and his defense and his rotations. By the way, he rotates on the defensive end. It's good to see him back on the floor. And this team plays a little different on the defensive end. Also, the second unit, the Rat Pack, now it's going to have Quentin Grimes possibly playing a little more minutes now. We saw Quickly played his career-high minutes against the Brooklyn Nets, although the Knicks lost that 112-110 defeat to the Brooklyn Nets. Spirited, really good game. They finally played two really good back-to-back solid games between Atlanta and Brooklyn. And let's see if we keep it up. What's up, Knicks? Knicks 100 AGM. Thank you so much for coming aboard. It's good to see you here tonight, my friend. I hope you're doing well. And I just can't wait to see, how the Knicks bounce back. And like Tom Thibodeau said, I'm pissed. And I hope this reflects on the floor. I hope the Knicks come out pissed and they come out there and they really take it to the Chicago Bulls tonight, in a really good, strong defensive game, intensity. And wow, it all starts with Julius Randle tonight. Let's see. Hopefully he could control his emotions in a good way. It's good to play emotion. It's good to have some emotion and some life and to be anger, but also in a smart way, and hopefully he could channel that anger and that passion in a really good way to really become a real pain in the neck for the Chicago Bulls tonight. So no Kobe White for the Chicago Bulls. He's out. You saw how he tortured the Knicks, in the fourth quarter last time they met each other, just a few weeks ago. So I can't believe it's going to be the third meeting already with the Chicago Bulls in this young season, and we're just going to have one more meeting with the Bulls going forward, in the second half. So a lot of teams, the Knicks are just getting off the table and just playing a lot of series with. So you got two series already played against the Milwaukee Bucks. You got two. It's gonna be a third game with the Bulls. Wow, it's two already with the 76ers. So a lot of the tough teams, and if you're beating them now and you're catching them at the right time, you can't apologize. You beat the teams in front of you and you strike up wins. So hopefully the Knicks tonight defend home court, come out there, really, really focused, ready to go, ready to attack. And we shall see, hopefully the Knicks get that victory tonight. Well, we're hoping for it. We're ready to call it play by play. Starting, the game should start about a few more minutes here, and we'll get ready to start once that game gets going on. So salute to everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is doing well. Salute to everyone viewing in different parts. Salute to the Philippines. I want to salute you guys. You guys support the show so much. Even when we're off on the replay, you guys watch it. Different time zone difference. You guys really, really back up the show a lot. So I appreciate you guys so much in the Philippines. Thank you for being the friends of the Bronx Sports Jedi Network, and appreciate everyone listening. And thank you guys. We're so close for the 2K subscriber mark. I'll give you a up-to-date total. Last time it was only a few away from 2,000. It was 1.9 subscribers. Good evening. Good evening, Mike Ortiz in the building. Let's get it. Yes, indeed, Mike Ortiz. Let's get this, baby. Let's get this victory. So we're at 1.9. So we're a couple about 680 subscribers away from the 2,000 mark. Can we get it tonight? Let's get it. Let's get the path to 2K. Let's say hopefully by the time we get off the air, we get good news. 2,000 subscribers. Let's get it going. I'm gonna do my best to entertain you and watch along with you guys and have a good stream and be entertaining and be fun. And it's about fun. It's not if you guys want the pros, you listen it on the NBA TV or MSG Network. We're just doing this watch along for fun and hear it from a fan to a fan. So I appreciate you guys this evening with me to get it going on and get ready the game going. So there should be tip off shortly. There, remember, I'm going to be a couple seconds behind your live stream because I have to stream it through the app, through the All 22 app, and it'll come in. And of course, the way YouTube is on a slight delay, so it seems a little behind as well. So salute to everyone in the chat. I can't wait. Chef Dan will be in a little later. He is in work duty, so he'll hopefully this evening he'll catch us if he comes in the second half, or he'll catch us on the post game. We'll see with Chef Dan. We're thinking about you, Chef Dan. I know you're working hard down at work, and I know you're putting your grind in there. And I know that subway ride. Hopefully, you could hear us and entertain you on your way home on that subway ride to Chef Dan. So salute to Chef Dan, who is at work, and we're thinking about you, my friend. I know you'll be coming on shortly with us. And also Gideon, Gideon will be probably coming in a little later. He's probably at work too. Busy time of the year, guys. Everybody knows the time of the year that you'll get busy and you require to work longer hours and so forth. So I know the guys would like to be here, but they're here in spirit, and Z as well. So hopefully we'll get Z in the post game also. But to note, the Cowboys play tonight, so I don't think we'll see Z tonight because he is a diehard Cowboy fan, and when he's playing Sunday night, Thursday night football, he will. I think Cowboy Nation goes for him a little ahead before the basketball. So I think we'll be seeing Z coming in either halftime or at the end of the game for the post game. So salute to everyone there, and Mr. Wilder as well. I think his son has a game as well, so hopefully we'll see him as well. So might be me solo tonight, but hey, that's okay. We'll go all the way with it, and we'll get this victory for the New York Knicks tonight. So Alonzo Ball, he's averaging 4.8 assists a game and 12.5 points a game. Wow. Randall, of course, he's our easy scorer with 19.4 points a game. He's playing much better lately with 5.1 assists, 10.1 rebounds per game, shooting at a 47% pace. It's good to see Randall reverting back to the realest Randall we saw last year on the court. The MVP, one of the top 8 in MVP voting in the NBA last year, and we saw, he's had some good games here. When Julius Randle, and let's see how he reacts. The NBA said that they made it two calls were against the Knicks, and they admitted. To me, it was more than that. But hey, no matter how much they say or not say, we can't change the past. And let's see if the NBA has to keep an eye on these officials. They got to be held accountable. Not just say, "Oh, we're sorry." We're sorry. There was a mistake. Yeah, we see that, and hold them accountable. I'm not saying people lose their jobs. Of course not. I don't want no referees losing their job, but have accountable. Maybe you're not gonna, you're not going to referee one game, some for or no fines. But just something to hold them accountable. You hit people in the wallet, but not too egregious, because they are human as well. But just for them to be more attentive and take the pulse of the game, the temperature. Because if you have some bad officiating, you're gonna cause fights, and that's what we do not want to see. We don't want to see the NBA of the early 80s, late 70s. There was a lot of fight. It was a lot of it wasn't really so. That's the luxurious game that we remember here. We see now these days. So we don't want to revert to that. We want to make sure that the referees call this game and keep in order too. We want referees to they're there for law and order. So good thing to see the NBA say that they both missed 2 calls there, but we shall see. So we're about to start. We're about to start the tip off as they get ready to tip off the game, the introductions, so forth. So it should be about 4 or 5 more minutes before we start the game here. Salute to everyone as we anticipate the game ready to start. A lot of 20s plus games right now. We see the Knicks trying to revert back, and it took around this time last year for the Knicks to start turning around defensively, becoming a defensive juggernaut. I remember when they also were actually a couple games below 500. Actually, this Knicks team has not fallen under 500. Knock on wood yet, and I don't think they will. But they at least we're improved from last year, and we saw how they took off. After the first 20 games so far, they started playing much better, and I think this is the same thing here. Thibodeau is such a good coach with his staff, putting the team in the right position to succeed, and we should trust that. We should see that, and we see the players that were here last year trust the process, trust that and I think they're gonna, I feel bad for Kemba. Like I said, my hemp BX Sports Jet. I am a Bronx native, and I want to see Kemba do well. But I understand the move there. I called it Monday before it was announced Tuesday. It's on record here on the Return of the Knicks podcast. You can catch it on Spotify, Google, everywhere, anywhere that you get your audio podcast. We have it out there. We also have it here on YouTube when we had the Coach Thibodeau narrative conversation, and we talked about Kemba Walker. We got into it, and I remember mentioning before he was even pulled. I don't think he fits. I don't think he fits. And I remember saying to Chef Dan, how long would the Knicks go? I think they can't go anymore with the Kemba Walker experience. And 24 hours later, we know. I'm not saying we called it. I didn't. I don't. I'm not saying I used a Jedi mind trick. I just saw the handwriting there. I've been watching basketball since the mid '80s. And I've got to. I'm not saying I'm an expert or savant, but when you see so much basketball, you see when something's not going to fit, and it just didn't fit with the Knicks and Kemba Walker. So, there's still time. Maybe he could still probably get on the court. Although he's right now rotational, situational. Is there a chance with it? Maybe. Maybe Kevin will never play a game for the Knicks again. We shall see. Going forward, there is use for him if they obviously brought him in here and they thought it would work. They took a good gamble, but that's revision. We'll move forward and we'll get ready for the game to get called there. I just want to see how quickly and Burks backcourt. I think that's going to be dynamic to see them too. You're bringing some of the Rat Pack into the starting lineup with Fournier, Randall. I like Quickly's assertiveness. Also with Burks, who could hit shots from anywhere. So it's going to be interesting to see that dynamic on the court. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see how Emmanuel Quickly is going to show forth his on the starting lineup role there. That's going to be a little nervousness. I think he is going to be a little nervous, but knowing how IQ is, hardworking and he adjusts so well. I think he's going to be really successful on the court there as we wait for the feed to come in for it. And we'll see that going there. So can the Knicks backcourt stop Ball and LaVine? The perimeter defense for the New York Knicks as of the last since Atlanta has been much, much greater, much, much better. They're rotating. If you look at the metrics, the Knicks have some really good rotating plays on the floor since the Atlanta game, and they've been rotating well and contesting long-range jumpers and perimeter shots, and hopefully we continue. That shows they're communicating well. They're trusting each other, and also size helps. And again, it's not a knock on Walker, but when you have a 6-foot guard, and you need to rotate it, and you really you're not playing on the ball, you're just a jump shooter, 6-foot jump shooter. And it's really hard in the NBA to succeed with so much height disparity on the league all around. The league has a lot of height, and the Knicks aren't too tall, but their guards are pretty in the average realm there. But when you have a 6-footer, you want to overcompensate to rotate or to help a defensive player, a player that doesn't really play well much defense. I think that was hurting the Knicks on the rotation. So hopefully we get the game going. I'm going to be a couple seconds behind. I know it might have started already. I see on one feed it started, but I'm going to stick to the one in front of me. So it's going to start any second now here. And like I said, I'm a little behind on the call due to the streaming. And once we get the play-by-play, we get ready to rock and roll and ready to get the Knicks Bulls tonight. So like George, let's say what would George Costanza say here? Knicks are playing the Bulls tonight.
Knicks are playing the Bulls tonight.
That's indeed Costanza, and we're on our way. So the tip, Chicago comes up with the tip. DeRozan driving, kicks back out to Green, back to Vucevic from the circle, and Vucevic missed in and out. Knicks come up with the rebound. So just on the way here, Burks, Robinson quickly has the ball. Back to Burks, has LaVine on him. Burks calling a play for Randall. Randall one-on-one with Green on the circle. He drives into he pushes off there, but they didn't hit it. So Julius Randle got away with a push there. He hits his first shot. Knicks up 2-0. Nice job there. Here's Ball. They weren't going to call that, so good job, Randle, testing the waters. Ball back to Vucevic. Back to LaVine. Vucevic, long-range jumper, and it's good. Vucevic hits a long-range jumper. We're tied at 2 apiece there. LaVine gets an assist there. The game even 2-2 as Burks calls a play out. Guarded by LaVine. Back to Burks, back to Julius, back to Burks. Burks back to Fournier. 8 on the shot clock. Fournier is going to curl for 3 off the mark. Rebound. Green gives it back to LaVine here. Knicks get back on transition. And LaVine back to Vucevic. Oh, off his hands. Turnover. New York ball with 10:38 here, even at 2 apiece. Knicks will have it. As Quickly brings the ball up here. Quickly back to Burks. Back to Julius. Julius has a switch on ball. Although we've seen that in the previous matchup. Julius goes to the rim, attacks. Julius goes strong, but misses the layup. But here comes the transition, and LaVine gets fouled by Quickly. So Quickly picks up a foul there to stop a possibility of a fast break dunk. So it wasn't a clear path. He cut him right in good angle. So that was a hard foul there by Quickly, stopping the momentum there on a LaVine going full speed there. So ball Quickly gets that out there. Quickly, no pun intended, got really back quickly and stopped that. So they're gonna they're gonna inbound the ball here. DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan drives back to Vucevic, wide open 3, and that's good. So Vucevic all alone for 3-point land. He can hit the 3 there, stretch 5. Bulls up 5-2 here. Quickly brings the ball up. Randall back to Quickly. Quickly thinking about that long 3, but no, he penetrates. He stops on a dime. Back to Randall. Randall top of the circle. Randall drives. Back to Quickly. Quickly thought about the 3, but he's driving. He passes. Oh, misplay. No one there. So here comes the Bulls in transition. Back to ball. Ball is going to be a transition 3. And this off the mark. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. Knicks were fortunate there. As Knicks bring the ball up, they want to push there and Quickly slows down right here. So everyone got back. They slowed down the pace for a moment there. What's going on, Pamalekoko? Here's Quickly. Back to Julius. Julius attacks off the glass. Julius Randle scores there. So nice move by Julius Randle. Knicks trail 5-4. What's going on? Dimelo. And here's LaVine. LaVine, wow. And he misses. Was trying to hunt for a foul. No foul call. Julius Randle pushes to Fournier. Fournier transition 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Evan Fournier. Knicks up 7-5. So as Chicago brings the ball up. Ball going in the paint. Mitchell Robinson smacks the ball away, but Vucevic is there to clean it. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson got the block, but Vucevic right place in the right time. We're all even at 7 apiece here. As Quickly, floater, and he's good. Emmanuel Quickly with the floater. Knicks up 9-7. As Ball brings the ball up here. Knicks are shooting 4 of 6. Bulls are 3 of 7 from the field. As DeRozan, 15 on the shot clock. DeRozan keeps his dribble. DeRozan with the mid-range. And he hits it. Nice shot by DeMar DeRozan. All even at 9 here with 8:22 in the first quarter. As Burks brings the ball up. Burks back to Randall. Randall, 15 on the shot clock. Randall had it poked away by Green, but he keeps his dribble. Randall putting moves. Randall's picking and baking. He passes nice pass to Mitchell Robinson. Misses it. And a foul. So a loose ball foul. Mitchell Robinson working hard on the offensive glass. Vucevic gets called for his first. With 8:06 here in the first quarter, all even at 9 apiece here on the BX Sports Jedi Network watch along. Salute to everyone. As Fournier going to inbound the ball here to Robinson. Fine. Oh, here's LaVine stole that. So that was not a good pass from Robinson to Burks. And LaVine with the slam and jamming. Bulls take the lead there on the turnover. 11-9. So a little lazy on that pass there from Mitchell Robinson. You got to make sure and here's Burks rising up for 3. It's off the mark. Rebound LaVine. 11-9. Bulls lead here with 7:35 in the first as LaVine back to Vucevic. Vucevic one-on-one with Mitchell Robinson. He's going to back him in there. Vuce backs him in. Robinson pokes it away. Vucevic, and there's a foul there. So he baited him on a good foul. So Mitchell Robinson picks up a foul. And they're showing that play there. Good hands by LaVine getting in the passing lane there. And they show that replay on that fast break dunk. So Vucevic will go to the line for some free throws here. And he hits the first free throw. Bulls up 12-9 here with 7:27. as Taj Gibson comes into the game. Good to see Taj, as Mitchell Robinson will have a seat. So the Brooklyn native, former Chicago Bulls, Taj Gibson, and Vucevic hits a pair of free throws. Bulls up 13-9 here with 7:27. They're checking on Robinson. Looked like he was a little pain, but he always looks like that grimacing face. So Burks brings the ball up. Vucevic with 9 points so far early in the game here. 3 out of 4 from the field. Burks trying to find Feature Randall one-on-one with Green. Randall spins, and he lost the ball out of hand. No ball hand. Randall turns the ball over. Knicks trail 13-9 here. That's Knicks' third turnover so far. They had only one last game in the whole first quarter. So hopefully the turnovers don't creep itself back up here. So DeRozan back to Green. Green driving. Green off the glass. Misses. Rebound by Gibson. Here's Fournier running. Here's Fournier stopping. Shooting from 3. It's off the mark. Julius Randle in there. Right place, right time. Thread the needle between 3 Bulls, and he scores. Puts back offensive rebound. Knicks trail 13-11 with 6:40 in the first quarter. Ball back to Vucevic. 16 on the shot clock. Vucevic over to LaVine. LaVine stops back to Vucevic. 10 on the shot clock. LaVine double team there by Gibson. LaVine rises for 3. That's good. Zach LaVine coming up big there. Bulls up 16-11. Here's Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly back to Burks. Burks holds it up. Burks back to Fournier. They want to feature Randall. Fournier. They keep moving, guys. Fournier stops the dribble. Gibson in the paint, in the circle, and in and out, misses. Fournier has the tip, loose ball, and Chicago retains theirs. Last touch by Fournier. Timeout on the floor here. So Knicks trail 16-11 with 6:04 in the first quarter here as we go to the first timeout. So far, a lot of nice pace. You've seen the Knicks want to feature Randall. Vucevic to a hard start for the Chicago Bulls. Hit a couple threes, some fouls. And you see the Knicks being in the right place at the right time with the offensive rebounding. And Randall, when he goes to the glass, when he plays strong, and which looks like he wants to do tonight, he looks like he wants to go get the ball and play north to south like we've been calling for. And that's Julius Randle's strength when he plays north to south. And hopefully he gets, and he's known for passing the ball well. He has 5.1 assists a game. So he does, he's just got to recognize when to pass the ball and his teammates, trust his teammates to also hit open shots, because it's going to be a point where the Bulls are going to start doubling Randall, and they're going to probably want to try to see if the Knicks, the rest of the players, beat them. So we shall see if the Knicks have a good shooting night, the supporting cast tonight. Right now, Julius Randle's trying to feature Randall, and I think it's working. So you look for Billy Donovan, to make that adjustment, the double team on Randall. And salute to Billy Donovan, coach of the month for the month of November in the NBA, as well as Monty Williams, winning coach of the month in the NBA for the Western Conference. So those two respectable coaches getting those honors. So once we get back from the timeout, we'll keep calling the play-by-play, the watch-along. Remember, Bulls up 16-11 there with 6:04 in the first quarter. And let's see if there's any early stats. Usually that it's too early to get some stats right now. And we'll see once I get some stats. If I get some stats, we'll get some stats in, but I don't think we'll have enough time for the stats once they get back from the commercial break. I like to always give you the stats on how the Hearts start. And unfortunately, yeah, we do. Chicago Bulls are shooting 6 of 11 for 54.5 from the field. The Knicks are shooting 5 of 11 for 45.5. Knicks are shooting 33.3 from three-point land, 1 out of 3. Chicago's 2 for 3, 66.7. It's early, though. We'll get back to the stats a little later as they come back from the commercial break. As they get ready to play this inbound the ball here. They're still not ready, full timeout. The guys are coming off the bench now. And they've been, remember, nationally, it's this semi-nationally televised game. It's an NBA TV, although the fees are coming from MSG Network, but it's considered a nationally televised game as well tonight. So that, the 10th timeout. Salute, Frank. What's going on? Frank in the building. As Caruso's in the game, Caruso Over to LaVine. LaVine's going to rise for another three. It's off the mark. Rebound, loose rebound. Chicago comes up with it. Gibson hit it last, out of bounds. They retain possession with 12 on the shot clock. 5:47 in the first quarter. Chicago up 16-11. So Knicks playing the passing lanes as Derrick Rose comes into the game. Makes it checks in here at the 5:47 mark. So Caruso's going to inbounce the ball. Willis Randle with 6 points tonight, 3 out of 4 from the field. LaVine passes to Caruso. Caruso guarded by quickly on a switch. Caruso throws the ball up, and he was looking for a foul, but I don't think a foul was called. Ball was knocked out of bounds no, they call a foul. So they did call a foul. My apologize. 5:37 here. I thought it was ball out of bounds here. As LaVine's going to inbound the ball here to Vucevic. Vuce, back to Caruso. Caruso, back to Vucevic. Vucevic on the circle. There's a drive off the glass. Vucevic there, right place at the right time, cleaning up that offensive glass there. Chicago up 18-11 here. So Vucevic is shutting himself on the offensive glass. There's Rose, back to Gibson, give and go, and a foul. And a chance for a three-point play. Taj Gibson. Yes, indeed. The Brooklyn native. So Knicks trail 18-13 here with 5:09 in the first quarter. So what are they doing here? Is this going to be a free throw or what? As we see the guys doing some shuffling on the free throw line there, back and forth from side to side as Gibson trying to complete the three-point play, and he misses the rebound. So he misses the free throw here. Knicks trail 18-13 with 5:05. And LaVine back to Vucevic, going to open wide open three. It's off the mark. Long rebound to Caruso, and that's Thibodeau discussed it. Here's Vucevic with the slam. Second opportunity points, not being a friend of the New York Knicks. Those long rebounds, guards got to come up on those long rebounds as quickly. Vucevic with 13 points quickly. Stops on the dime. Back to Rose. 15 on the shot clock. Derrick Rose, and they call a moving screen on Taj Gibson. Thank you. Hit those likes absolutely here. Wow, Vucevic showing there some moves there. Randle came over late, but I'm glad he didn't pick up that foul. So 20-13 here with 4:30 here. LaVine at the circle, jumps and is good. So 22-13 here. A little bit dangerous situation here for the Knicks. They need to stop this bleeding here with 4:14. Knicks are shooting 6-12 from the field. Offensive foul for Gibson again. Wow, that's 2 in a row. Gibson is irate, and Gibson is upset. Gibson's going to get hit with a technical foul if he keeps it up. And he's pissed off, and yes, indeed, he got hit with a technical foul. Taj Gibson is he is actually leaving the court. That's how pissed off he is. Wow, Gibson, irate. Did he get ejected? I wonder if he got ejected as Thibodeau. We've seen how the Knicks feel about the officiating, so I wonder if he got ejected. Could anyone in the chat let me know if he got ejected? It looks like he just left the court. He must have just left to be upset. No, and yeah, Mitchell Robinson quickly runs over there to make sure he's okay. So remember, that was a little bit of a shell job from Caruso. Wow, he's gone. So he's ejected as LaVine hits a technical foul. 24-13 here. Wow, I can see why. The Knicks are at edge there, and they're upset with the referee. Oh, he got double tech, so he got ejected. Wow, so he's gone. Double technical foul for Taj Gibson. So Knicks are going to be playing underhand. We're going to see, hopefully, Obi Toppin and Randle on the floor. And Caruso back to Vucevic. LaVine. Back to Green. Green puts up. Mitchell Robinson comes up with the block, but he kept alive by Green. Good hustle by Green. Keep that 3 on the shot clock. LaVine is going to have to put it up. LaVine drives, and he gets it. No call there. Wow, Zach LaVine comes up and bails the Bulls out here. 26-13. Bulls on an 8-0 run. Everything's going well for the Bulls here. Here's Rose. Rose going, driving up in the paint and scores. And is this an offensive foul or is it good? Offensive foul. Wow. Offensive foul. My goodness. 5 on 8 tonight again. Wow. This is ridiculous. This is another. Don't tell me we're going to be here. I'm going to be calling another egregious game with the referees. Wow. My goodness. They're going to go to the. I think the referee is upset with Gibson and he's taking it out. You know, he didn't like what he was on demeanor. Wow. Wow. He was pointing at his eyes while telling the refs to use his butt, but more colorful. Wow. Yeah. I got you, Frank. I got you. Wow. I can see that. Why? I can see why the ref tosses him for that egregious language, but wow, you're putting the player to be in that. I know the player has to be in a better position, and they're calling. What are they calling here? And Randall, wow. Caruso's trying to win an Oscar tonight, selling all these calls and becoming a pest. So they're checking. The referees are checking here to see what's going on. Right now they're counting the basket, but it could be waved off. The referee said wave it off. The foul happened. I guess they're checking to see the foul happened after the basket or before the basket. So we shall see. Not a good 2 games, no basket. Wow. Wow, the referees again. Wow. Talk about screw the Knicks button. There is a screw the Knicks button at Madison Square Garden around the league. Wow. So no basket. Knicks trail 26-13. Now the Knicks got to have to overcome this. They have to show their mental toughness. Wow. Yes, indeed. They have very thin skin. As the Knicks turn the ball over here, no basket. LaVine. So Knicks with 6 turnovers right now. Here's quickly. A good defense there, and they're going to call a jump ball here. So good there. Good sequence for the Knicks there as they come up. They're going to get a jump ball. With 3:28 here, 26-13 right now. Knicks only have 13 points so far here. They of course, a basket got waved off. They're extremely another man down. No Taj Gibson ejected. Randall would jump the ball here with LaVine. And Caruso is doing an acting job worthy for Broadway, putting on an acting job. And let's see if the Knicks win this tap. And the Knicks come up with it. Mitchell Robinson back to, yep, Knicks win the tap here. Here's quickly bring the ball up. Quickly. Keeps the dribble. Pass it to Julius. 15 on the shot clock. Julius has Caruso. And LaVine. And Caruso by right to quickly. Keeps his dribble there. 7 on the shot clock. Quickly surveying. Quickly's going to put the 3 off just off the mark. Loose ball rebound. Mitchell Robinson back to and Fournier. Fournier has it. Knicks get a new shot clock. Fournier drives. And he kicks it out to Quickly for a 3. It's off the mark. Loose ball. Last touch by Mitchell Robinson. Chicago will have it. So Knicks needed to capitalize on those opportunities. 26-13. We'll have a timeout here on the floor. Another stoppage in the play here. Wow. So far, those turnovers are hurting the Knicks right now. And they cannot let the referee and officiating get in their heads. They have to overcome it. They have to, I know it upsets us to see them calling these plays and affecting the outcome of the game. So there's the timeout right now on the floor. The 26-13, the Knicks trail here. Let's see. The Knicks are 1 of 5 from 3-point line. Bulls aren't so great either, 2 of 5. But what there is the turnovers. The Knicks surrendering 5 offensive rebounds, and they're being on rebound 9-6 there, and five offensive rebounds for Chicago. Knicks 2 offensive rebounds, and Chicago 5 assists. Knicks have 3 assists on their points. The turnovers, Knicks have only 6 turnovers to Chicago 1, and the Knicks are trailing the steals. Chicago has 2 steals, although the Knicks got 4 blocks tonight so far, and the points in the paint are even, 10 points apiece in the paint. The Knicks just got to take care of the basketball. They take care of the basketball, and the refs, Mike, the refs are terrible. They're again another terrible display, from the refereeing. It's like, wow. I'm not saying that you got to look the other way, but wow, it's bad. It's bad. Especially you're on your home court. It's wow. And we don't want to blame it on the refs. There's plenty of basketball here left. They got to get adjusted, but you're down Taj Gibson. You only have 1 center. Nolan Noel is not playing tonight. Was out. Jericho Sims is out. He's not feeling well. Non-COVID related. It's just looks like there's like a flu, or not feeling well. Some not COVID flu, but just a flu, a general cold, common cold flu type. Not available tonight. So we'll get back from the timeout. And so Thibodeau, you gotta be careful. Thibodeau don't want to get teed up here either, as he talks to the refs. And Julius Randle had to be restrained, and Julius has got to stop arguing with the refs as well. Gibson, Thibodeau, everyone is getting upset. So these refs are pushing the Knicks to the borderline. As they inbound the ball here with 2:45 left in the first quarter, 26-23, the Knicks are 6 of 14 from the field. Bulls are shooting 500, 10 out of 20. DeRozan mid-range misses. Burks comes up with the rebound. Burks looks up. He had Obi Toppin inserted in the game here. Here's Burks. Burks with a floater and a circle line misses. Russo comes up with the rebound. So Knicks not scoring at will as Caruso bounced past here, and here's a dunk. So you can't have that. Mitchell Robinson got caught in a double team. So Bulls extend 28-13 there. As Burks, he gives it to quickly. So we have the second unit with Mitchell Robinson pretty much on the floor, even though some of them are starters. Ooh, foul there. So Rose will go to the line there. So finally a call goes the Knicks' way. Actually, Thibodeau had a smile on the court. Okay. Something must have funny happened there. Thibodeau rarely doesn't smile or laughs on the court, especially seeing this lead 28-13 as Rose hits the first free throw. Knicks trail 28-14 here with 1:52. Rose has another free throw coming up. Derrick Rose, a Chicago native. He hits on a pair of free throws. Knicks trail 28-15 with 1:57 here. Knicks got to play some defense here as DeRozan picked up by quickly on a nice switch there. Nice switch by the Knicks there on that move. Here's a cross pass to Ball. Ball has a switch. He has Robinson. Here's Caruso. Caruso driving, poke, and passes out to Ball. Wide open 3. It's good. So Alonzo Ball with a wide open 3 extends the lead to 31-15 as Derrick Rose brings the ball up here. Derrick Rose. Alley-oop to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin under a nice play. Give Rose an assist there. A nice move by a cutting Obi Toppin. That's what you want to see. Some cutting, backdoor action there for the Knicks. 31-17 as Caruso to Ball. Here's number 12, and he comes in with a dunk. Knicks playing soft defense. Matador D there, although Mitchell Robinson does not want to pick up another foul, knowing that they're down. He's the only center in the game, so I can see that point there. As 33-17, here's Rose, and he's pickpocket. And Bulls playing some good defense. Here's Caruso on a fast break, and he got fouled by Alec Burks. So Caruso throws his floor there, doing some more drama action. As he's going to go to the line. You got the foul call, guy. You don't have to go with the drama antics. 33-17 here with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. So right now, not a good start right now for the New York Knicks tonight. As Caruso hits it. So Vucevic started off hot. 13 points, 5 out of 7 from the field with 2 rebounds. Once again, a center, when we go height disparity, hurts a little bit the Knicks. We saw that with Jared Allen. Now we see and so forth as Caruso goes to the line for a second one and hits both free throws. As Quentin Grimes checks into the game here for the last minute of the quarter, So Chicago with 6 free throws, Knicks only with 3, and loose ball there, and Chicago playing the passing lane really well, and Caruso alley-oop looks really good there. The Bulls flying and guying. They're something that we don't see other teams' second unit putting onto the Knicks. Rose with a burst of speed, and he scores. So 37-19 here. Not a good start, surrounding 37 points in the first quarter. So 8 turnovers for the Knicks. As DeRozan, there's 5 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan, 7 on the shot clock. Passes to Caruso. Caruso driving. Caruso kicks out the ball with his open 3. And this off the mark. Grimes, 4 seconds on the clock. Grimes going to have to hurry. Grimes back to Burks. Burks for 3 and misses. So Quentin Grimes just lost a few seconds. He should have kept going forward and put up a floater in the paint. But the half comes to a complete. Wow, not a good half for the New York Knicks. They surrendered 37 points, and they only scored 19 themselves. So they trailed 37-19 at the end of 1. And we'll give the stats here. The Bulls are shooting 53.8%, 14 out of 26. The Knicks are shooting 44.3%, despite only scoring 19 points. They're 8 out of 18 from the field. But the number that really is hurting the Knicks right now is the 1 of 6 from three-point line. They're shooting an anemic 16.7% from the three-point. And the Bulls are only shooting 3 of 7, 42.9%. The free throw disparity, the Bulls have twice as much free throws. The Knicks, 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. Bulls are perfect, 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. The Knicks are being out rebound 10-8, 5-2 on the offensive glass. The Bulls have 9 assists, the Knicks 4. The Knicks have 4 blocks, the Bulls 1. Bulls have 4 steals, Knicks none. The Knicks have 8 turnovers. Yes, 8 turnovers in that first quarter. Last game, they only had 1 against Brooklyn for the first half, pretty much. And tonight, they have 8 already. So that's the story of the game. Currently, early is the turnovers leading to fast break points for Chicago. And you saw that nice transition dunk between where Caruso ended up with the alley-oop and so forth. And the Knicks are being outscored 16-4 in the paint. And when we get the second half coming in there. What's going on? James Otra. Hopefully tips can motivate the Knicks to get back. Yes, and also the home crowd. I think, the home crowd, they'll give them something to cheer, give them something to get on their feet and get excited. And I think the second quarter is gonna show. Although we might not have the same energy that we normally have because the Rat Pack, aka Bench Mob, they're now two-fifths of them are in the starting lineup currently right now. With Burks and Quickly. No RJ Barrett. There's an opportunity for Quentin Grimes. Hopefully he gets, can Quentin Grimes give me 7 points in his limited minutes that he gets tonight? If we could get 7 to 8 points from Quentin Grimes tonight, I think the Knicks will be help the Knicks propel in. And I know I'm saying 7-8 points, a lot of points. It seems not a lot, but it's a lot of points when you only get 7 minutes of play or something around that. Hopefully Quentin Grimes could be an impact in the minimal minutes, and if he's got open shots, I hope he has his shooting shoes on tonight. So we'll get back to the start of the second quarter in a moment. Bulls up 37-19. As they bring the ball up here, Rose. So Knicks have possession here. Rose rallies Randall up, and Randall, he gets the call there. He scores 21-37 here. So good start on this in their opening possession is DeRozan. Guarded by Burks. DeRozan spins, bounce pass, and back. Oh, there's a backcourt violation. So Knicks, there's a turnover here. Knicks will have it with 11:39. Yes, D-Rose has played. D-Rose has been since the 5th minute mark. in the first. He came in. Has a couple of turnovers too. So 11-31, 37-21 here. As Knicks inbound, Grimes back to Rose. Rose keeps his dribble. Rose penetrates, kicks it out to Randall. Randall almost turned it over. Randall has the ball. 11 on shot clock. Randall makes his move, passes it. Oh, stolen by Caruso. So those jump passes are never good. As Caruso, another fast break point there. Caruso gave an assist there. So Jones Jr. with a dunk. So 39-21 here. A turnover again leads to Chicago points as Julius Randle, and they're gonna call a foul on Alonzo Ball. So yeah, I know. I see that big task. I see that. You got guys like Jones Jr. come out of nowhere and Caruso having a moment as Burks inbounds to Randle. Here's Rose, and he puts it up and he gets a foul call. So Derrick Rose will go to the line here. Rose attacking the glass. 39-21 here. Free throws coming up for Derrick Rose with 10:51 before the half. Derrick Rose hits the first free throw. 22-39, Knicks trail. Derrick Rose has another free throw coming up. So can the Knicks cut this to single digits before the half? He hits it. So there's plenty of time here in this quarter to get back, actually tie and take the lead. But if you're the Knicks, you want to get it down to single digits before halftime. It's a little bit of a uphill climb, but you can still make it work. The defensive intensity as Caruso's jumper, and he misses. So here comes Randall, comes out. You got a small ball with Obi and Randall on there. So we should see. Hopefully the Knicks can get on a run here. Here's Rose back to Obi. Obi thought about the three. Obi driving. Obi coming up with a nice move off the glass. That should be a goaltending. And what they call here, is it a goaltend? Yes, it is. So it's a goaltending. 25-39 here with 10:23 here. Nice move by Obi Toppin as DeMar DeRozan brings the ball up here. Possibility, James. There's possibility there. And here's DeRozan. Mid-range jumper, and it's good. So DeRozan doing what he knows best, hitting mid-range jumpers from the free throw line. 41-25, extending the Chicago lead. As Rose has a kind of semi-double team, but he dribbles away. And Caruso, a lot of contact and a lot of contact. Rose loses the ball. Rose is not having a good game tonight. A couple turnovers here, and that's a nice move, spin move, and they score. DeRozan. Although I would like to see there was a little traveling there, shuffling feet, but all in all, 43-25 here. So 10 turnovers for the Knicks so far. Here's Burks. There's a foul. Chicago's being really aggressive on the guards. They call a foul here. They're not in the bonus, so they'll inbound the ball here. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, oh my God, that's a travel. Wow, that spin move. My goodness. Woo! Man, he shuffled his feet more like he was doing the cha-cha. Wow. As he inbounds to Randall. Burks got ball in the air, and he got calls for a foul. Nice move there by Burks. He got it. Once you leave your feet, you're at the mercy of the shooter. Lucky he didn't get a chance for a three-point play, as Burks will go to the line. So not a good game for the guards tonight with the turnovers, as Burks hits the first free throw here. 43-26 with 9:26 before the half. Burks has another free throw coming up. He hits a pair of free throws, so it's 27-43, 9:25 in the second quarter. Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Bulls are red hot with 47% on the field on the road. And here's DeRozan. DeRozan from the mid-range. That's off the mark. Rebound, Burks. Burks could drive. Burks going strong to the glass, and he gets the foul call. Burks just missing the chances of getting 3-point plays as the cameraman gets tumbled down. Burks helps him up. So he'll go to the free throw line. So you got to like to see that. At least they're penetrating a 6'6" guard going strong downhill. No, like I said, north to south, good things happen there. And he put it off the glass there. So he'll get rewarded with some free throws here. As you see it coming right into your living room from the cameraman's angle. Burks hits the first free throw. Knicks trail 43-28. I haven't seen Kelvin T. Jones in the building. Hopefully he'll come in a little later. I haven't seen Maria. I'm missing Maria. I haven't seen Maria in the building, but we got Frank, we got Mike, we got James, we got Big Task in the building. We got Pan Coco, Knicks 100. So Knicks trail 43-29 here with 9:02 here. There's plenty of time here before the half to cut this to single digits and make an impact as DeRozan pops up in the mid-range and by the circle and hits it. So DeRozan, the mid-range going in here, 95-28. Keep extending the lead. The Bulls are trying as Burks has a screen by Randall. Burks back to Randall, one-on-one here. He's got Jones Jr. on him. Randall has much more strength on him. Passes to Obi Toppin. Nice pass by Obi Toppin with the dunk. Uses the force. Give Randall an assist on that one. Nice job there. Knicks trail 45-31 here. As Caruso brings the ball up. Caruso back to DeRozan. Cooking. DeRozan keeping his dribble, spins. Another long mid-range jumper, and this one rims in. So DeRozan's getting the lucky touch. And they're going to stop it for a minute because the shot clock didn't have its function on the shot clock. Well, 47-31, DeRozan. I think that's his 10th point already. So DeMar DeRozan, soft touch there, got the help, the nice bounce in. So 47-31 here with 8 minutes. And Burks rises for three, and this off the mark. Rebound DeRozan. Yeah, DeRozan with 10 points. And he's trying to add to his total. He's got Rose on him, spins, passes it around to Caruso. Caruso thought about the three. Obi Toppin playing good defense. Obi Toppin, and he misses. Obi Toppin boxes it out, back up. Caruso touches it. The Knicks saved the possession there. Nice move there. The youth, and here's Obi back to Randall. Randall looking to attack. Randall going to the glass with the finger roll. Misses. Rebound comes for the Chicago Bulls. So Knicks missed that. Here's DeRozan stops. Good job by Toppin. Didn't get baited on that foul, and DeRozan missed that shot there. So good job there adjusting Obi Toppin in mid-flight. He used the force there. And here comes Burks with a nice spin move, and he gets fouled, rewarded. So he's going to have a chance to go to the free throw. Nice offensive sequence there for the Knicks and the Bulls. So 7-11, the lucky number there. The Knicks trail 47-31 with Burks going to the free throw line. So let's see that Obi Toppin play. He saves it, and Caruso tried to hit off of Grimes, and Toppin saved it, and they're showing that replay. Nice footwork there, and Burks hits the first free throw. Knicks trail 47-32. So substitution, Green, LaVine, and Vucevic, although he pulls LaVine back, tells him to sit down. Is there a timeout on the floor? I think there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Okay. Timeout with 7-11 here. Knicks trail 47-32. So right now they go into a timeout. Since we're getting some more likes from yes, absolutely. Thank you, Victas. Absolutely. James, now I have a minute here. Do you think Gilmer's going to be traded? There's a possibility Kemba Walker could get a trade. Although I think some of the teams, the narrative around the league is some of the teams might say, why just the Knicks are not going to use him. Just let's wait for them. Let's see if we could try to see if the Knicks will buy him out. Unless if there's a team who's really desperate, you could actually wait to see if the Knicks buy him out. Personally, I would love to if you could trade a Kemba Walker for if you're not going to use him, try to get it and get him off the books there and try to bring something back, or even if we get draft picks to a team that could absorb $9 million. We shall see. And December 15th is almost around the corner. 13 days from now, that's when the moratorium that you could trade certain players. That's actually when you can say that anyone's available to be traded. It's the 15th of December. I know until the trading deadline. That's when really the moratorium opens up. But I don't think there's going to be the 15 people are going to run to a plethora of trades. I don't think that's going to. Oh wow, that's a wish. That's a Christmas wish list. I don't know if that will happen. But wow. True Holiday. I don't think Milwaukee is going to let go of True Holiday anytime soon, but you never know. It is the season. It is the season. Me personally, I hope, but it's never going to happen. Imagine we get Kemba Walker and some picks for Donovan Mitchell, but that's not going to happen. I'm just throwing that out there just to fill time, folks. I know that's never going to happen for that kind of trading. Trading during the regular season right now like that with a blockbuster is going to be tough. You really don't. You see it, yes and no, but you really don't see that happening unless it is, really disgruntled like the Ben Simmons situation. But I don't see Ben Simmons coming to the Knicks neither, and I don't think most of the fan base don't want him here either. We need scoring. Wow, what's the difference between the Rose when he was younger from now? I mean, it still plays with that pizzazz though. It's just the way the age and the way he looks is so different. Wow. I remember when he was playing MVP level when I was getting the barbershop. I would love to get Derrick Rose, and look at this. He said he's a Knick. Maria, yes, Maria. We were worried about you. Thinking about you. Say, where's Maria? I'm glad to see you. He's gonna put that. All right. Well, all right. Let's put that on the Amazon wish list. Yes, with all the money we spend on Prime and Amazon, maybe we get some smile upon us. Maybe we'll get it on one of the lightning deals. So here comes Caruso. Caruso, 3 on the shot clock. Knicks, double dribble on Caruso. So Chicago turns the ball over. Can the Knicks capitalize on Chicago turnovers? They need to score. When Chicago turns the ball over, they need to come back and make them pay with some buckets. So Burks, inbound of Rose. With 6:50 here before the half, Knicks trail 33-47. As Burks has LaVine. LaVine's back in the game here. Green, back to Randall. Randall featuring back to Burks. Burks going to rise for a 3. A good screen, but air ball. So Burks, that's the signs of fatigue. So Burks may be a little tired and fatigued here. He's playing a lot of minutes. So air ball. They didn't capitalize on that turnover. 47-33 here. As LaVine has Obi Toppin. LaVine's going to pull back jumper, and that's good. So LaVine hitting some long-range jumper. Give him a little bit of daylight. So 49-33 here with 6:13 is Rose. Rose back to Toppin, and it's going to call a foul on the pass. With 6:10 here. Knicks trail 49-33. Actually, no, there is a foul. They're in a bonus. I apologize. So Derrick Rose will go to the free throw line here. The Knicks were in the bonus on that pass play there, on that foul. And Rose hits a free throw, 34-49 here. Another free throw coming up. He hits a pair of free throws. Knicks trail 49-35 with 6:10 here. Knicks need to intensify a little more of his defense. So Knicks are 10. They have 10 for 10 in a quarter on the free throws here. So the whistles change a little bit for the Knicks' favor. So as LaVine fights over a screen, LaVine turns, drives, and he stops and he hits. Alec Burks played that really well there, but LaVine, that's when you have world-class scorers that can score at all levels. He scores there, 51-35. Here's Randall. Randall kicks it off to Obi Toppin. Obi passes on a 3. Obi goes to Randall. Give and go. Randall misses the dunk. And loose ball. The Knicks come back up with the loose ball. No foul called. Wow, a lot of contact. So Chicago comes up with the ball here. 51-35. So dunk. They missed the dunk by Randall. Here's Vucevic. Vucevic back to Caruso. Caruso's going to open three. It's off the mark. Loose ball. Back, and they scored. Offensive rebound, Chicago. And that was Brown Jr. with the offensive glass. He scores there. 53-35 with 5:10 here. As Randall driving. Randall going to the basket, and he scores on that. So Randall showing some strong moves to the glass, going north to south here. 53-37 with 5 minutes. Here's LaVine spinning, and Fournier comes up with the steal. Fournier has a transition. Fournier, and he goes to the glass, and he scores. Evan Fournier in a transition, coast to coast, 53-39. Let's see if the Knicks could cut this down. Let's see if he has a run in him. Here's Caruso, calling out a play here. Picked up on the switch. LaVine still has Burks on him. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic, wide open. Brown, and it's good. Brown Jr. with a three-pointer. 56-39. So Bulls are shooting 4 of 9 from 3. Knicks have 1 of 8. Here's Fournier. Back to Randall there. That was a dangerous bounce pass there. Here's Randall. He has Green all over him. Back to Fournier. 7 on the shot clock. Fournier. Step back 3 off the mark. Rebound Chicago. Not a good shot for Fournier. He elected to go still move back away to shoot the 3. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic to Brown. They swing the pass to Caruso. Caruso back to LaVine. LaVine's going to shoot a 3. It's good. Chicago starting to heat up. Timeout. New York. Randall shrugs his shoulder down. Didn't like that body language. It's just, it is what it is. They move the ball around. Guys are hitting their opportunities. So you got to give Burks a spell here. Burks is playing tired. You could tell that he's playing tired. So timeout. Thibodeau's trying to stop the bleeding here. 59. Chicago up by 20. 59-39 here. The Knicks are shooting 13 out of 29, 44.8% from the field. Chicago 58.5, 24 out of 41. And they're shooting 50% from three-point line. 5 of 10 from three-point. Knicks are a putrid 1 of 9, 11%, 11.1% to be honest with you from three-point line. Chicago 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Knicks 12 for 13 in that quarter, a 10 of 10 from the free throw line. The Knicks are being on rebound 15-13. Chicago 7 offensive rebounds to New York's 4. Chicago has 13 assists to the Knicks 5. The Knicks have 3 blocks. Chicago 2. Chicago with 7 steals. Knicks with 2 steals. Turnover battle. New York has 11 turnovers. Chicago only 5, and the points in the paint are even at 24 apiece. So we shall see if the Knicks, could continue to just play better. And they're down by 20. They need, it's in 4 minutes. It's not impossible to cut this down to single digits, but they really got to go on one of those massive runs here. There's still plenty of time in the game. They just got to make it manageable. Cut the deficit down to manageable, so when they get back in the second half, make the right adjustments. But I think right now Alec Burks is extremely, extremely tired right now. Let's see how many minutes Burks has played so far. Burks with 17 minutes so far. He's played a lot of minutes. 17. Derrick Rose with 14 minutes. Quickly 12 minutes. I think they want to hold off on Quickly's minutes for the second half. I think we're going to see a heavy dosage of Quickly in the second half. No Knicks are underhanded tonight. No RJ Barrett. No Jericho Sims. You don't have Taj Gibson, who was ejected early in the game, picked up 2 technical fouls, arguing with the referees. Demonstrative was very upset. He will be probably getting fined, and those are a lot of minutes so far for the backcourt. You see the turnovers. You see a little fatigue on Burke's shot, shooting some air balls, shooting when he hit the front of the rim. So hopefully the Knicks could get some spells, and hopefully they get get on a run here before they close out. They need to close out this quarter on a positive note for heading into there. So there's a Kevin Knox sighting. Whoa, Kevin Knox in the game. So it's good to see Kevin Knox there. They need some 3-point shooting. Right now, you're shooting 11% from the 3-point line. Why not? So Quickly's in the game here. Burks still continues to play minutes. He's pretty much exhausted. No foul call there. He looks at the referee. The referee shrugs it off. Like, are you kidding me? Wow. So Randall driving. Randall putting up, and there's a foul. So they know what. So I guess the referees. I can't knock the referees there because the Knicks are this is going to be the 12th, 11th, and 12th free throw attempts. So I can't really knock them there on that play. They made it after the Taj Gibson ejection. You see a little bit of a change in the calling of the games here. Now Donovan's not liking that. So the Knicks on the bonus. Here's Randall. He hits the first free throw. 59-40 here with 3:33. Randall with 11 points, 5 of 9 from the field with 5 rebounds. And he misses the free throw. So he goes 1 of 2 from the line. 59-40. Quickly comes up with a steal. Quickly for a three-pointer. Off the mark. Loose ball. Burks comes up with it. Burks goes up. And is it going to call a foul? So there is a foul call. So Burks keeping that alive there. 59-40 with 3:22 here. Burks will go to the free throw line there. So Knicks coming up there quickly with some good hands. Caught that steal there. And Alec Burks gets rewarded for his hustle. He hits the first free throw here. 59-41. So now Donovan argue with the referees there as Burks hits a pair of free throw. 59-42 with 3 minutes, 20 seconds here. Knicks are 15 out of 17 from the line. So Knicks 15 points from the free throw line. They just got to get hot on the field as DeRozan. And there's a foul call. So DeRozan gets whacked. I believe it's on Kevin Knox. And he will go to the line. I didn't thought Chicago was in the bonus, but so he'll go to some free throws for DeRozan. He hits a free throw here, 60-42. And Thibodeau's still irate with the refs tonight. 60-42 here. DeRozan hits a pair of free throws, 61-42 with 3:12 in the second quarter before the half. Can the Knicks cut this down here? Can they cut it under 15? Here's Burks. Burks back to quickly driving back to Randall. Randall misses. Randall keeps his rebound and scores. Julius Randall inserting himself in the paint here. 61-44, second opportunity. Wasn't going to be denied. So here's DeRozan. DeRozan driving. Mitchell Robinson. Bounce pass to Caruso. Caruso in the cut and he scores. Made it look too easy there. DeRozan get that man an assist. He found Caruso cutting to the basket for underneath score. So 63-44. Here's quickly. It's going to shoot the three. It's off the mark. Rebound Vucevic. Here comes the Bulls. LaVine. He's got knocks on him. Zach LaVine. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan from the circle. Hits it. So DeRozan hitting his jumpers. 65-44. So the Bulls doing a little bit of everything. Scoring in mid-range and when the threes are available, hitting them there. So they're putting a complete offensive game here with 65 points before the half. Here's quickly with 9 on the shot clock. Here's quickly. He's got a triple team and bounce pass to Julius. Julius in the paint. 3 on the shot clock. Got to put it up. And here's traveling call up and down. Yes, indeed. That was egregious there, although not as egregious as James Harden's last one, but they called Julius for this one. Turnover, 65-44 here. Fournier will get back in the game here. They got to give Mitchell Robinson comes out, so they're going to slide. They're going to slide, and he's upset for coming out too. He's not happy being pulled. They're going to slide Julius at the 5. So you got a weird combination, a good one here. But here's DeRozan going at Randall. Randall, good defense there. Here's quickly, want to pull the pace. Knox was the trail in front, but they'll pull it back up here. So Burks back to Randall. Randall give and go and score. So give Burks an assist there. Julius Randall inserting himself in the paint. 65-46 here with 1:25 as DeRozan calling out a play here. DeMar DeRozan back to Vucevic. Bounce pass to Caruso. Caruso, right place and right time. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan pass on the three. Takes the long mid-range, and he got fouled. So they bail him out there. So DeRozan passed the three, went for the long range, and got fouled there. Julius nipped him on his way there. So he'll go to the free throw line here with 1:09. 65-46. He hits a free throw here. 66-46. Knicks trail by 20. A minute before halftime. He hits a pair of free throw here. Knicks trail 67-46. IQ brings the ball up. Back to Fournier. Back to Randall. Randall now gets a double. Back to Kevin Knox. Open three. It's good. 3-pointer. Kevin Knox scores. And are they going to call it or are they going to wave it off? No, they called it. So it's good to see Kevin Knox getting in the game. 49-67. So Kevin Knox will provide. Here's a steal by Burks. Here's Fournier in the transition, and he scored. So Knicks coming a little bit alive here. 51-67 with 45 seconds here. That's Caruso to DeRozan. Now Knicks put a little full court pressure here. Here's Fournier. Ooh, and Fournier bothering Caruso here. 14 on shot clock. DeRozan. So Knicks playing some defense here. Just got to watch the cutting man if they're going to switch. And here's Vucevic for a long three. Loose ball. Caruso, what a pest, comes up with it. And the shot, and they get another possession here. Chicago does. LaVine stops on a dime over quickly and off the mark, and offensive rebound, and they come in out of nowhere. Green, no lack of boxing out, and they get that second chance opportunity. 69-51. That should have not happened. Here's Randall. Randall passes it quickly. Floater blocked by Vucevic. This is going to go on a back tap, and we go to the half. 69-51. So the sloppy first half is finally over as Fournier and Randall, you see them discussing on the floor of what happened in that last sequence. So, wow. LaVine with 18 points. DeRozan with 16 points. Vucevic with 13 points. Caruso, 6 points. T. Brown Jr. with 5 points. Randall with 15. Rose with 8. Burks with 8. Fournier with 7. Obi Toppin with 6 points. We'll get you some more stats in a minute here. Let's go with the Knicks stats when we were mentioning it. You know, Randall, in 21 minutes, he has 6 rebounds and 3 assists, along with those 15 points. Mitchell Robinson is scoreless in 10 minutes, 2 rebounds, no assists. He didn't like being subbed out there in that last sequence. You see Burks played 21 minutes as well with 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 8 points. A few turnovers. He looked fatigued, looked tired. Emmanuel quickly tonight with 16 minutes, only 2 points, 1 rebound. Fournier with 14 minutes, 7 points, no assists, no rebounds. Derrick Rose in 14 minutes gave us 8 points, 3 assists. He had also a couple of turnovers too that led to some fast breaks. Obi Toppin played 11 minutes with 6 points. No rebounds, no assists either. Quentin Grimes played 6 minutes of action. He got us a rebound, no points. And Kevin Knox came off the bench for 4 minutes of play. He gave us 3 points in the three-pointer. Taj Gibson, early in the game, only played 3 minutes tonight. He's got 2 points, a rebound, and 2 technical fouls. Ejected early in the game, and that's what leads. And those are the Knicks scoring so far. The Chicago Bulls, like we mentioned, were being led by DeMar DeRozan with 17 points, 16 points, 17 minutes on a rebound and 2 assists. Vucevic also started off really hot in the first quarter with he finishes with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in 16 minutes. Zach LaVine in 16 minutes as well has 18 points, the high leading scorer for the Bulls with an assist and 3 rebounds. And Devontae Green with 16 minutes locked in with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Lonzo Ball, 12 minutes is only 3 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Caruso was a total pest for the Knicks in that insertion of the game. He's got 6 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. You know, a lot of offensive and being at the right place at the right time with 18 minutes. Also, Damasu has only 2 points in 11 minutes with an assist. Derrick Jones Jr. With 8 minutes, 4 points, 1 assist. Troy Brown, 5 points in 6 minutes, and that's all the players. No Kobe White, no Patrick Williams, of course. No Devontae Johnson, no Alice Johnson. Those are the only ones that play for the Bulls. And of course, the Knicks are shooting 45.9% from the field, 17 out of 37, while the Bulls shot 57.4 on the road, 27 out of 47 from the field. That's a lot of DeRozan hitting a lot of mid-range jumpers, and also they're shooting 5 of 11 from three-point land, 45.5% from three-point land, while the Knicks shot 3 of 13 and you can't 2 of 12, 2 of 12 for 16.7 from three-point land. Kevin Knox is one of those that hit one of those threes. Can't have that. Although the Knicks did, it was good to see them get to the free throw line 17 times. They hit 15 out of 17, while the Bulls are perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line. The Knicks are being on rebound 19 to 16, 9 to 6 on the offensive, and Chicago has 15 assists to the Bulls 7, 3 blocks apiece, 7 steals for the Chicago Bulls, 4 for the Knicks, and the turnovers. The Knicks have 12 turnovers. Now, if they secure the ball in the second half, they could make a game of this and make a comeback, make a run here. They just got to start with ball. It starts with ball security. It's gotta start with ball security again, and they're gonna continue, and also the technique and boxing out these players on the offensive glass, on the rebounding. Rebounding is a lot of techniques and skills. They just got to get back to the fundamental and boxing out. Even if your guards, are undersized a bit, you still got to box out, put a body, and secure that rebound. And I think, and also not allow those second opportunity chances for the Chicago Bulls. We saw that. Extra possessions, and also they led to backdoor cuts from Caruso. Caruso was just a total pest on the floor. And it's a good thing if you're a Chicago Bull fan to be a pest, to be called a pesky player, but he was being a pesky player on the floor. Caruso, a little bit of an acting job early in the game. I think he baited and coerced Gibson to get those 2 fouls, but Gibson, had to control his emotion and got to it. I think the emotions were running high from the game in Brooklyn. And then you hear the league saying that they made a mistake. So the Knicks were a little bit on edge. They got to be better than that mindset and not allow the refs to get in their head, even though it was egregious. But you just can't allow the referees to get in your head, especially that early in the game. You gotta, you got a lot of basketball to be played. You gotta be smarter than that. So hopefully they'll make some adjustments. Now they're going under man. No Jericho Sims again. He's out with an illness, non-COVID related, just not feeling well as RJ Barrett not feeling well as well. And we shall see how this transpires. So, folks, we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Just before, I wanted to see if I take a moment here. To look around the league, anything insignificant? No, nothing comes up. Oh, what a game the night prior. The Bulls and the Suns and Warriors. Wow, that was a good game. Phenomenal game that followed the Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. Wow, that was a really good game there. The Suns really played a really impressive team this year. Could they be peaking a little bit too early? Maybe not. But man, they're really determined to want to get back to the NBA Finals. Wow, the Suns are playing really good basketball. Tonight, I know the Spurs play the Trailblazers. No. We saw the how does this impact the Eastern Conference? Bam Adebayo with his thumb out indefinitely. They didn't put a timetable, but he's out. Oh, that's a big wow. No spunk so whatsoever. Playing flat. Yeah. You could say that. You thought they would come out with that spunk against that Brooklyn game, and also they allow the referees to kind of take the spunk out of them a little bit. They allow the refs there. Right now in Toronto, Milwaukee trails 48-40. And let's see if I give you a little score as it comes through here. No, and so and the East was shake there. No Bam Adebayo out indefinitely. Brook Lopez back surgery out indefinitely. Now I don't know if this is a season. They just said out indefinitely. Don't know what the timetable is. Milwaukee signed DeMarcus Cousins into their contract. Memphis up 43-25 on OKC. They're hosting OKC. and they're up 43-25. So the Eastern Conference, a couple of injuries here and there. Um, the Eastern Conference, the Knicks got to get it together. They're not that far off. The Bulls are the only ones right now that are not being hurt with injuries. Um, you see Milwaukee with Brook Lopez. You see Miami with Bam Adebayo. You see the 76ers with the Ben Simmons situation. Brooklyn with no Kyrie Irving. You know, we going through a little bit of adversity with RJ being ill. Kemba Walker didn't fit. There's still time to get it together. There's plenty of basketball to get it together and get the rotation right and get everything ready there. But the Eastern Conference, you gotta be able to attack and take advantage, especially when those powerhouses are missing players like that. And this is pivotal to start racking up some wins now when everyone starts getting healthy and you get in a good rhythm and you don't apologize for winning games early. So that's why we get a little frustrated when we see them those games that they lost earlier in the season. And it says here, Bulls starting power forward out for the season. Yeah, Williams, Patrick Williams is out. He's out for the season as well. So guys, there's injuries all over. Thank you for reminding me on that one on Knicks 100. Thank you for reminding me on that one because yeah, he's out. They losing their injuries, and right now we have, knock on wood, we haven't had any injuries to remove players indefinitely for a significant number of time. Although we held our breaths with Mitchell Robinson earlier. Noel, I guess you could say Noel has been in and out sporadic injuries, but he is a big part on this team. If it looks different, we had a Noel out tonight. We will not probably be down by this much, but still, it is what it is. You play who is in front of you. You play who's on the court, who's available, and no excuses. So we can't say, oh, we didn't have Noel, we don't have Gibson, so we're down. So next man up, of course, literally next man up. It would have been nice to see Jericho Sims get some burn tonight, especially after Gibson getting ejected. I would have liked to see him, but he's injured. He's sick. He's sick right now. So I think on the bench, I think Miles McBride is there. Luka Samanovic is there as well. I don't think they'll play him at all. Luka, that's just maybe a couple minutes, but I doubt it for some height. But he won't play either. He's been balling in the G League. I've been watching a few of the G League games. My God, Luka does not. And he says it in the interview. I don't want to be here. What he means, not with the Westchester Knicks. He just don't want to be in the G League. He says, I want to be in the NBA. He goes, that's why I play like way I play. I'm playing the way I play because I don't want to be in the G League. I want to be in the big show. So, that's what you want to hear. And he wants to. Well, he's putting in the work in Westchester, putting in the hard work, putting. He just got to get put in the work for the Knicks coaching brass practice on this defensive end. That's what's holding Luka for the Knicks to play him is on the defense. That's why he fell off the rotation and eventually got waived by the San Antonio Spurs. It's his defense. He's got the size attributes. He's got the offensive skill set. He could score. He could shoot. 6'10", small forward / power forward, which the Knicks could use here for more depth piece. But he right now, I don't think he's what the Knicks envisioned on the team on the defensive end. They don't need more We saw that defensive liability with Kemba, although you can't teach size. Kemba doesn't have the size, but Luka Samanovic does. So, I'm a proponent. I would like to see him get some minutes, but before you even give Luka any shot, you got to give Kevin Knox the opportunity to try to win some more minutes on the floor as well. So we shall see there. Kevin Knox way deserves more playing time, more floor time than Luka. Luka just came here yesterday from Spurs, and Kevin Knox is one of our homegrown, and we have to make a decision. Although we all know the decision that I don't think Knox will fit going forward in the next future, but right now on this team, if he's here and there's a disparity, they need him. I want to see Kevin Knox play tonight. Even though right now we're trailing, but I would like to see some more minutes from Kevin Knox. Can Kevin Knox get a total of 12 minutes tonight? 12. Give me 12. Give me 12, 15 minutes of Kevin Knox. Let's see. Just to keep, see what he gives us. How, especially on the defensive end and hustle. So let's take a look here. So salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone as we wait for the halftime to start the play-by-play, the second half there. I appreciate you all watching along. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for the smashing and liking not this video, but all my videos from the network. You know, the baseball was a phenomenal 24 hours later. I want to thank pretty much the Philippines. They put it on there. They supported the program. I saw the analytics numbers from the video. Thank you for the country of Philippines, and everyone that watches and watched it on the replay and watched it what if live. It was a little technical difficulties with some of our audio and some of our streaming issues, but with all that, it was a good program with the baseball, with the Yankees, the MLB. So I appreciate all the love and the likes. Thank you for all that. We're so close to the 2,000 subscriber mark. If you're not having subscribed, please check out, subscribe, join us, be part of the 2K, be part of the Jedi Sports Network family. We appreciate, we definitely welcome you aboard, and we definitely appreciate everyone joining us. And thank you for all the positive comments too. Thank you for all the comments on the YouTube channel, and also in Facebook. Thank you so much. Yeah, the lockout is not good. Yeah, I know the lockout's not good. Hopefully it's a short one. Hopefully they get it resolved. Maria, I think they'll get it resolved there. Thank you for those, though. Again, 166 likes. Thank you so much. 13 comments. Phenomenal for the baseball. I appreciate it. And also for the false narrative with the Thibodeau, 286 likes. Thank you so much. That 7,400 views on there. We appreciate you guys joining us, and thank you. I appreciate it. Not just myself, Chef Dan, Austin, Gideon, A to Z, Zach. We appreciate those part of the network. We appreciate you guys joining us and making these channels a success. Because without you guys, we're nothing. We just be a bunch of people just turning on a microphone and just talking. But we love engaging with you guys, speaking with you guys, being part of the watch along experience. We appreciate you allowing us to come into your home. Yeah, let's hope so, my friend. Yeah, I hope that lockout is short, Maria. I hope so. I hope so too. I started thinking of some part two for the baseball podcast that I'm thinking about. I'm going to redo it again. I'm thinking about how some short terms trades for the Knicks the Yankees, to get. And I can't wait to unleash it. Some creativity on how the Yankees could improve their ball club after the lockout. And I think that's what it is. I think the Yankees were going to make some trades. So salute to Kelvin. Kelvin in the building. What's up, my man? We were just talking about you as well. Well, and as the start of the quarter comes in, Mitchell Robinson comes up with a dunk there. Knicks trail 69-53. So NBA TV always does that. I don't know why they always come 30 seconds late when the game is 30 seconds past by. And here's LaVine. Here's Vucevic for a three, and he hits a three-pointer. So Vucevic, the way he started the first of the game, he started here in the third quarter, 72-53 here. So hopefully Kelvin brings us some good luck with Maria here as 28 back to Randall here. Randall going strong to the basket. He loses the handle, and he called a foul. A late whistle there. So Randall beneficiary of a call. You got the same hat. Good minds think alike, Calvin. Good minds think alike. As 48 inbounds to Randall. 12 on the shot clock. Randall goes strong to the basket, and he puts it up. So Julius Randall using his strength. If you think he's strong, he's going to use it to his advantages. Lonzo Ball to LaVine. Good job by Quickly, but he's called for a foul there. So they look like they're going to call a little bit tight here in start of this third quarter. As Randall going strong to the basket. And good job for Vucevic not to get called for a foul. So it looks like it was a close, no contact. So good non-call. As Chicago inbound the ball here. DeRozan, mid-range. DeRozan misses. Randall comes up with the rebound. 72-55. Can the Knicks make a run and cut the deficit? Here's Randall. Randall back to Burks. Burks looks up. 14 on the shot clock. Keeps his dribble. Burks, mid-range. It's good with the floater. Alec Burks. Knicks trail 72-57 with 10:30. As Ball brings the ball up. Alonzo Ball keeps the dribble. Bounce pass to Vucevic. Vucevic, man, gets a nice soft touch there. He scores 74-57. Quickly. Screen by Randall. And here's a three-pointer. Three-pointer! Emmanuel quickly scores 74-60. So quickly comes up. And timeout, Chicago. So Billy Donovan quickly calls a timeout. Doesn't want to see this Knicks team get on a roll here. As quickly fought through the screen from for Mitchell Robinson. Had a nice pick. Came around the curl and scored. Now, one thing, I'm not saying nothing, no conspiracy, but one thing we need to keep an eye. I know they just got back from the quarter and halftime. The front row is a little empty where Dolan and his lackeys were sitting. He's not there back there. Just keep an eye on that. Hopefully he chills and he doesn't get excited, and get hot-headed. He didn't come. I don't know. Hopefully he returns back and sits his sourpuss face back down there underneath the rim, underneath the basket. But the whole section where his lackeys and cronies are all empty there at the start of the quarter, the start of the half here. So I just wanted to mention that, an observation key. Hopefully I think we're gonna get a heavy dose of Manu quickly. That's why I think Burks played a lot of the first, and when you saw in that second half, the second quarter winding down and 5-minute mark, he was a little bit tired. You see him a couple air balls, shot the ball off the rim, front rim, not getting elevated on his jump shot. So Burks was a little tired, fatigued there. So right now they're in a timeout. Once they return on the timeout, good call by Billy Donovan to try to stop the momentum of the Knicks. They want to get into momentum, and he wants to keep these runs a minimum, get his team refocused, get them an extra win there, not allow the Knicks, because if the Knicks start getting hitting some shots, getting in a run with the home court, the home crowd, they're a tough team. So Billy Donovan knows that. As they're still in a commercial break. So salute to everyone in the chat. So we're just under 80 subscribers for 2K. So let's get those subscriptions up. Let's get the likes. So we're almost there. The mission for 2K, and we appreciate everyone that has come aboard and joined us on this mission. And I appreciate. Awesome. So we're still in a commercial break. So salute everyone here. As Ball brings the ball up, Knicks trail by 14. LaVine on the curl. LaVine in the circle, shoots it and misses. Rebound comes by Randall. Knicks have a chance here to cut into this deficit. Here's quickly with the floater, and rebound. Brutus Randall with the offensive glass, switches hands and scores. So Knicks shut it down to 12. 74-62 here with 9:40. Plenty of time here. As the chance of defense starts rolling Madison Square Garden, as Vucevic back to DeRozan. DeRozan keeps his dribble, back to Vooch. 9 on the shot clock, back to DeRozan. Mitchell Robinson got him on the switch here. Quickly's lurking here. Quick back pass here to LaVine. LaVine fires up the three, and it's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson comes up the rebound. Here's Quickly. Knicks have a chance here. Quickly to Fournier for a wide open three. It's good. 3-pointer, Evan Fournier. Here comes the Knicks. Trailing now 74-65 with 9:06. It's an only moment of time here. Knicks on a 12-2 run. Here's Vucevic. Mitchell Robinson all over him. Vucevic spins. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. So good defense here. Let's see if it leads to offense. Back to Fournier. Back to Randall. And let's call a foul here. Oh, they call an offensive foul on Fournier. Wow. What a momentum killer there. So Knicks turn it over here, 5-on-8. Wow. So Knicks got to play defense. Compose yourself. They got and a turnover. So they make a makeup call as DeRozan laughs. He knows that was a makeup call. Yep. Hey, terrible officiating. So Knicks get the ball back. Here's Randall. 13 on shot clock. Randall telling the cut. Randall's making his move. Double team. And they call traveling on Julius Randle. He's telling Fournier you need to move. He was trying to find Fournier. I don't think Randle had any intention of scoring. He wanted to set up his shooters. As we come to DeRozan, thank you, Kelvin. And DeRozan drives into LaVine. LaVine with 9 on the shot clock. Zach goes. Richard Robinson with the block. Thunderous block. Knicks got numbers, but here it goes back to quickly. Back to Randall, and he scores with a thunderous dunk. The Knicks cutting into this 74-67. And you see Randall talking to Fournier. He wants him to rotate and move. So 74-67. Knicks on a 10-0 run right now. Here's LaVine. LaVine. Back to Ball. Ball driving. Back to LaVine. Shoots a 3. It's good. Zach LaVine hits a 3-pointer. 77-67. Back to a 10-point lead here. With 7:32 here. Here's Quickly calling some shot. So LaVine with 21 points. 8 out of 15. Here's Randall. Randall's driving. Fournier in the corner. He passes it to Fournier. Fournier jump step for 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Evan Fournier. Knicks down by 7. 7:05 here. Chance of defense at the Garden. Here's Vucevic. Back to Ball. Wide open corner 3. And it's off the mark. Loose ball. Chicago comes up. Green comes up to loose ball. Feed it right back to Vucevic. Vucevic to Ball. Ball's going to attempt the 3 again. Misses it. Rebound. Randall. That's the same spot where he missed that 3-pointer with the Pelicans a year ago. Here's Randall. Randall stops on a dime. Fournier. Back to Randall. 2-man game here. 12 on the shot clock. Last touch by Chicago. Out of bounds. 11 on the shot clock. 77-70. Knicks trying to make a comeback here as their defense is inspiring the offense here. Randall with some thunderous dunks and 3-pointers. So we'll see here. Defense, cash money, absolutely. Here's Fournier for 3. Off the mark, rebound Chicago. Knicks trail 77-70. Here's a push here to Green, and he scores there. 72-70. Actually, 79-70. Here's Quickly for a 3-pointer. And it's good. Emmanuel Quickly hits a 3-pointer. 79-73 with 6:15 here. Fast-paced action here. Here's LaVine. LaVine stolen by Fournier. Here comes the Knicks on a fast break. Quickly keeps his dribble. Quickly's going to shoot the 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Emmanuel Quickly bringing the Knicks back. 79-78. Timeout as the Garden erupts here. The Knicks come back here. Wow. Inspiring play on the defense leading into the Knicks' good offense here. Sparked by Emmanuel Quickly's 3-pointer. Impactful. Stupendous. Fournier with the defensive prowl. Quickly being opportunistic. Quickly feeling the moment. Feeding off the crowd. And the 79-76 rejuvenated. Like Lazarus rising from the dead. Yes, timeout. Chicago. Oh, baby. Cash money. That's G Money. That's G Money's cash money. Boom shakalaka. Oh, baby. Yes, indeed. Timeout. So the Knicks making a game of it. And what's the one thing that has not been happening that we saw in the first half? No, the Knicks are not turning the ball over. They're playing mistake-free basketball. They're not turning the ball over, and they're playing very well. When you secure the basketball, you don't turn the ball over, you get good things happening, and that's just what we're seeing right now with the New York Knicks currently right now. Their defense is leading to their offense. So right now they're in a timeout here. Momentum, Knicks, and the pace as well, Elvin. The pace is also playing. You like the pace. You like the fact that Randall's telling Fournier, rotate, move here. I'm gonna find you. Be ready. They're communicating. They're communicating on the floor, and that's what we like to see. As there's a timeout. Oh, baby, the Garden is erupting. The Garden has been on its feet all through this timeout, on their feet, standing. And they're still in the timeout. The fans are into it. So we should see how it is. The Knicks have scored 25 points in this third quarter so far and allowing only 10, giving up 10 points by the Bulls. So we'll come back from the here, 6:04. Knicks trail 79-76 here. As we come back they come back from their commercial break here. The Garden crowd makes some noise. The Garden crowd is erupting. The bing bang. The Knicks are here. We're here. Knicks forever. We're ready to go. They're making the noise. They're loud. And here we go. Remember, the Knicks trail by 21 points in the first half here. They're only down by 3 here. Here's quickly. Guarding LaVine to Vucevic. Bounce pass to the Green. Good job there by the Knicks. The Knicks hounding there with good defensive. Here comes Fournier, comes up with that. Here's Fournier driving. Fournier strip. And last touch by Fournier. No foul call. So good non-call there. If you tell me here, 79-76, they turned the ball over as Fournier was showing the replay driving. And he just, ball got away with a swipe there. He got away with that, but hey, that's part of it. It was such a fast-paced action. The referee was blocked out of that play there. So I'll give that one a pass. 79-76. Here's ball. Ball. Shoots it. Misses in front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan spins. DeRozan mid-range. Misses. So Chicago missing some shots here. They gone cold. Here's Burks. Burks. With 5'12", 5'18" here. Burks driving. Burks mid-range. Mitchell Robinson cleans it up. So he scores. Opportunity time. Knicks trail by 1. 79-78. Knicks trail by 21. Only down by 1 here. 8-on run by the Knicks here. As the ball handles back to Vucevic. Vucevic going to wide open 3, and he hits it. So he stops the bleeding there. Not a good sequence there. 82-78 here with 4:50 in the third quarter. So Vucevic being impactful, stretching the floor here as quickly. 12 on the shot clock. Quickly. Trying to look for Randall. Randall has it. Randall drives. Randall going to the hole. Misses that. Come off the rim here. Here comes Chicago with a fast break, but quickly stops it. Man, Mitchell Robinson. Julius Randle just missed it off the rim. But you like the fact that Julius Randle is going north to south. He's going to the basket. You gotta like that there, and they're gonna see there might be a clear path foul. So Caruso is coming in the game. They want to check to see if it was a clear path foul. Chicago had a trailer, and we got to see if they'll call it. 82-78. This is an important sequence here. If they check for this clear path, because it's really important because they score and they keep possession. So the rest will go to the monitors to see caucus. Let's see there. Quickly fouls him. Yeah, it looks like a clear path. It looks like a clear path foul. So it looks like it is. Probably is. Let's see. Just wanted to hear it to see. That's why I muted for a moment. So 82-78 here. Here's DeRozan picked up on the switch from Mitchell Robinson. So Vucevic got Burks on him. So here's DeRozan back to Caruso. 3-pointer off the mark. Good box out by Alex Burks. And he passes to Julius. Julius one-on-one on the court. Passes it to Quickly. Quickly wide open three. It's off the mark. Wow, Quickly missed that three there. And here's Caruso. Caruso going for a dunk. And Evan Fournier. Oh, man. Looked like he had all ball there. So Evan Fournier got called for a foul. He wants to see the replay on that. Wow, that pain in the neck Caruso going up, and Fournier looks like he fouled him. Let me see that play. Please slow it down. Let's see that. Looked like Caruso engaged the contact first. Let me see. Ooh, all ball. That's all ball. That is all ball. Come on. And Fournier laughs. That was all ball. Is Thibodeau going to challenge this? It looks like Thibodeau's going to challenge this. Wow. That was all ball. Wait. Wow. So timeout right here. Let's see. I'm going to mute it so I can hear the call. That's it. So they're going to overturn it. Let's. No foul. No foul. So it was a block. So they got it right. Thibodeau challenge. Smart move by Coach Thibodeau. You have momentum here. You have a momentum. You got a run going in here. I don't blame him using that challenge yet, although you want to save it for later in the game. But you know what? I see this is where you need to try to keep the momentum going for your team. So there'll probably be a jump ball here. So they got it right. 82-78 here. Mitch Robinson and Vucevic. Anyone could jump for a ball as the Knicks win the top here. 4 minutes here in the third quarter left. 82-78 in a good game here. The Knicks making a comeback here. Can they come all the way back? We shall see. Here's Fournier. Fournier passes it to Quickly. Quickly passes the three. Pass to Fournier. Fournier's going to shoot the three, and it's off the mark. And loose ball. Caruso comes up with it. Caruso wants to push. Caruso to LaVine. Back to Ball. Ball's going to shoot the three, and it's good. And Ball hits the three there. 85-78. So 85-78 here. That was a big swing play. Timeout. So another timeout being called here on the floor. Another stoppage with 3:25. 85-78. Oh, man, exactly. Use it to keep your players' confidence in and have their backs. Yeah, that was a really good call by Thibodeau because he rewards his teammate. Because you know what? My coach got my back. If I think he's going to call that timeout and I'm going to get rewarded. The Knicks got the ball back. They didn't capitalize on that, but you still like that. You like what you see there. You like to see your coach going out and trusting you and calling a timeout and rewarded. Fournier, you got you to say he played really good on that play there on Caruso. So right now, they'll call a timeout on the floor. So 4 minutes, still time here for the Knicks actually to come into the fourth quarter with a lead after being down by 21 points. They trail 85-78 here with 3:25 in the third quarter. There's still a timeout on my end here, so hopefully we'll get back. They're both shooting 51% from the field. Knicks have increased their field goal percentage, 28 out of 54. That's 51.9, and Chicago is shooting 51.6 on the field. So Knicks imposing their defense here tonight so far in the third quarter as they come back from the timeout. And they inbound the ball here with Randall. Robinson, Rose is in here. Rose driving, Rose puts it up, and he got a lot of contact, but no call there. Partially blocked there by LaVine. To say he blocked that pass there. 3:12 here is LaVine back to Vucevic. Vucevic thought about a three. Mitch Robinson Had to put a hand up. Good job there. LaVine dancing. LaVine fighting over a screen. Back to Vucevic. 9 on the shot clock. Vucevic driving. He's backing out Mitchell Robinson. 5. Mitchell Robinson, and he puts a shot. Good box out by Rose, and quickly comes up with the rebound. 85-78 here. 2:45 in the third quarter. Quickly calling out a play here. They want to get Randall, and to Randall here. Randall on the wing, got Green on him. Randall in the air, back to Quickly. Quickly's gonna have to put this up. Quickly with the floater, puts it up off the glass. No call, no foul call, a lot of contact. But here comes Chicago. 85-78. LaVine. Knicks hasn't scored in the last 3 minutes. LaVine shoots a 3 off the mark. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. Here comes Julius with 2:11 and what they call here. The Knicks, they call a loose ball. What they did, they stopped the whistle there for a moment as they'll inbound the ball here. 85-78 here as Julius Randle to Fournier. Fournier is going to shoot the 3. It's good. 3-pointer. Evan Fournier as he's getting ready. There, Knicks trail by 4 as the crowd chants the defense at the Garden, serenading the Garden faithful. Defense, as ball cuts, and Derrick Rose with a block. Get that out of here. 9 on the shot clock. Derrick Rose is has elevated his defensive powers. So Rose rising and smacking it out of bounds. What a play by Derrick Rose. 9 on the shot clock, 85-81. The Knicks got to come up with this possession here. Got to stop him here. As he inbounds it that was too easy. And a cut. That was too easy. Can't give up that dunk there on that cut to Jones Jr. Here's Quickly. 87-81 with 1:33. Quickly. Bounce pass to Julius. Julius got ball all over him. Julius makes his move. Double team. They still keeps the ball. Passes it out to Quickly. Wide open, and they're going to call a loose ball foul here. So Chicago's going to start double teaming. So 1 minute and 22 seconds here. 6 points for Alonzo Ball. 4 fouls for him. So Knicks will have it here. They'll inbound the ball here. Derrick Rose, as that idiot fan decides to stand up and block the. They'll move the inbounds to the other side of the court. Here's Fournier. Fournier. Bounce pass to Julius. 9 on the shot clock. Green all over him. Julius dribbles. It's 5 on the shot clock. Julius turns, spins, fall away, off the mark. Loose ball rebound. Chicago comes up with it. Good hands by Fournier. Keeps it in bounce. Here's Toppin. Toppin 1-on-1. And he's got no foul call. Toppin misses the dunk and he looks at the ref. Here's Chicago on a 4-on-2. Ball from the corner misses. He cannot hit that corner 3 for nothing in the world. He missed the Pelicans. He's missed it 3 times. Here's Rose. Rose, a burst of speed. Rose with a floater. It's good. Derrick Rose. 83-87 with 42.9 seconds left in the quarter. So the Knicks, much better quarter here in the third. Trail by 4. They need to play some defense here. They need another stop. Here's the ball from the circle, and he hits it. Man, made it too easy there. Knicks got to keep their intents there. 89-83, with 30 seconds here. Julius. Back to Fournier. Fournier from a curl 3, and this off the mark. So right now, that was not too good of a shot for Fournier. Kind of forced it. So Chicago will shoot. Final possession here. 10 on the shot clock. Foul to give. Burks. With 10.5 seconds here. 83-89. Knicks trail. Knicks much spirited third quarter. They didn't have that third quarter of doom. They actually played a really good third quarter, inspiring. Let's see if it catapults them into the fourth quarter here with 10.5. But they cannot give up this a bucket here. You need to keep it at 6. You can't let them get a cheap bucket, a basket here. they have to earn this. If they hit a really tough shot and it really and then then you clap your hands to Chicago, but you can't have them have an easy shot here. So Knicks kind of have to play defense for 10.5 seconds. Here's Burks playing all over DeRozan. Toppin has DeRozan now. DeRozan bounce pass to LaVine. Back to Caruso. That pass shoots and misses off the front of the rim. End of the third quarter, 89-83. Caruso had a good look there, but he missed that. So we'll go to the fourth quarter. Knicks trail by 6, down by 21. And they have come back here to make it a 6-point game, a 2-possession game here, 89-83. Heading to the third quarter. Oh, baby, this is a good one. This is a good one, folks. This is a good game here at home. Knicks are on the man. No RJ Barrett. No Nolan's Noel. Taj Gibson foul. 2 technical fouls out of the game. No Jericho Sims. Sick. Kemba Walker out of the rotation. But the Knicks are battling again. Another spirited effort. Now they need to get the job done. Finish off their and take advantage of their home court. Defend their home court. We go to that fourth quarter. In that fourth quarter, a pretty good fourth quarter. The Knicks they elevated their field goal for the game. 30 out of 61, 49.2% from the field. Chicago 35 of 71, 49.3% from the field. The Knicks are 8 out of 22 from three-point land. They're 36.4%, just around the league average. Chicago are 9 out of 22, 40.9% from three-point land. Chicago has not gone to the free throw line since the first quarter. They're still 10 for 10. And no free throws actually were really called in that third quarter. It was a clean third quarter. No bonuses, no free throws. Knicks are trailing 31-28 in the free throw in the rebound department. And also the Chicago have 12-7 on the offensive glass. 6 blocks for New York, 5 for Chicago. Both teams have 7 steals. Turnover battle. Knicks only has 14-11. They cut that down in that third quarter. That's why they're back into this game. They need to continue the ball security and not turn the ball over. And the poison the paint. Knicks have 44 to Chicago 36. We're ready to start this fourth quarter here. Let's get it. Yeah, Taj got ejected. 2 technical fouls. Got mad with the referee in the third. Only played 3 minutes tonight. So 89-83. The Knicks. Let's go Knicks. As they show celebrity roll. And Chicago would inbound the ball here. Just got it in. So here we go. Fourth quarter action, folks. DeRozan driving. DeRozan, good job. No, I'll call a cheap foul there on Obi Toppin. 89-83. DeRozan going to the line. He got into the paint and he got fouled. So DeRozan will get some free throws here. So Knicks trail here by 6. Chicago looking to add some more points here. As DeRozan goes to the free throw line. Misses the first free throw. 89-83 here. Just started the fourth quarter. 11:50 has gone. Still left in the game. DeRozan goes 1 for 2. 90-83. Knicks trail by 7. So that's the first free throw. No free throws in the third quarter. As soon as the fourth quarter starts, DeRozan goes to the line. Here's Rose. Cross, and he dribbles off the block there, and they call for a foul. Is it a foul or goaltend? Looks like a foul there. So Rose will go to the line here. So Derrick Rose showing some queen line fitness, and it was on Caruso, got him in the back. So 90-83 with Rose going to the free throw line here. Rose hits the first free throw, 90-84. Waiting for him the second free throw here. 90-84 with 11:35 here in the fourth quarter. And Rose hits a pair of free throw, cuts the deficit to 5, 90-85. Quickly, all over, and it's Burks all over DeRozan. DeRozan driving. DeRozan hits a nice tough shot there. Scoop layup. He scored. 82-95, 85. Here's Burks. Knicks pushing their pace. Here's Burks off the mark, and he scores. No foul call. Wow, that should have been an N1, but he scores here. 92-87. So Knicks picking up their pace there. Got a little back and forth here. They have to play some defense here as they want to double team DeRozan, but DeRozan really shouldn't command a double team. Caruso open. And Obi Toppin with a steal. Obi Toppin in transition. Obi used the force. He loses the ball, but he keeps his dribble. And, Caruso stole it. So Caruso with some good swipe hands. Caruso bounce pass. Mitchell Robinson with a dunk. And he keeps it in play. Here comes the Knicks. Here comes Burks. Burks bats quickly. Alley-oop. And Obi Toppin uses the dunk, but they call a foul on the floor. Oh, anticlimactic. These damn refs. Oh, man. So Toppin lost the handle there. He was going up for a thunderous dunk no matter what. And then in transition, they called the foul before the pass there. Obi Toppin would have had an alley-oop, and the guard would have exploded there, but they'll keep possession there. Let's see. DeRozan was called for that foul. Okay, good call there to stop that. So they'll inbound the ball here. 82-87 as Derrick Rose. Derrick bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson, and he gets fouled. Mitchell Robinson has a chance for a three-point play. Yes, indeed. Oh, baby. Mitchell Robinson inserting himself. That's what we want to see. The big man from Louisiana has a chance for a three-point play here. He hits the free throw. Knicks trail by 2. 92-90 with 10:31 here. Now the chance of defense raw. The Madison Square Garden faithful. Here's DeRozan. Burks all over him. He's going to set a screen here. Here's DeRozan, mid-range. DeRozan, money. He hits the mid-range there. 94-90. So Mark DeRozan hitting some mid-range shots there. Tough shot there. 94-90. Here's Rose, and they're going to call an offensive foul here. Moving screen as the actor called Caruso has been playing Broadway all night with his acting ability all night long. Wow, what an actor. That was the most softest, and he just flopped so hard. My God. 94-90 with 10:02 here. Yes, indeed. And makeup call here. Wow, that's what you meant there. Huh. 94-90 with 9:57. The officiating, please be consistent. I mean, I know the Knicks got a break there, but man, that's bad. They're really bad, and the Knicks are benefiting here. And I'm still knocking the refs because it's terrible. Here's a loose ball. Caruso being a pest. Here's the Bulls coming in transition. One of the few turnovers the Knicks had here in this fourth quarter. DeRozan again. DeRozan wants to cook. DeRozan pump fakes. Got quickly in the air, but he misses. He jumps. Off the glass. And they call a foul? They call the foul. My God. They call a really extremely late foul. Quickly avoided the jump, avoided the contact, and they still call the foul. He avoided it. Let's see. No call? Oh, yeah, he got him there. Yeah, he got him. He got him on the arm. Yeah. So 96-90. So the Knicks, DeRozan completes the three-point play. 97-90. Knicks trail back to 7, but the Knicks have some fight in them. Here's Burks back to Toppin to quickly back to Toppin making his moves. Toppin going strong. Toppin scores. Obi Toppin uses the force, and he scores 97-92. So Obi Toppin is shutting himself down in the paint. Here's Chicago. Here's Jones. A Knicks coming alive. Here Burks swipes it away. Knicks want to push. Here's Burks. Back right to Mitchell Robinson into the paint. Mitchell Robinson blocked. Loose ball. And here's Obi Toppin with some good hands. Uses the force. Obi Toppin going strong with Euro step. Mitchell Robinson. And he's fouled. So Mitchell Robinson, some NBA action being picked up there. Knicks showing some hustle. He is showing some hustle there. The Knicks are hustling. They're not trying to be denied here. They could tell that they want this game here. They trail 97-92. They're putting a really spirited effort. Obi Toppin putting the hands out in the passing lane. So Obi Toppin doing some good stuff. He even showed us a Euro step there when he passed that ball to Mitchell Robinson. He'll get rewarded to the free throw line. 97-92 here with 8:46 left in the game. The big man from Louisiana back to the free throw line. He hits the first free throw, 93-97. And he hits a pair of free throws, clutch free throws here by Mitchell Robinson, 97-94 with 8:43. So the Knicks are 20 out of 22 from the free throw line. They've been to the line 22 times here. DeRozan, Burks all over him. 11 on the shot clock, double team. Mitchell Robinson came out. Now he moves on the switch. Here's DeRozan, long range, misses. Knicks bring the ball here. Knicks have a chance to cut it to one or tie. Here's quickly, back to Burks. Burks, 16 on the shot clock. Burks dribbling between his legs. Burks is going to fire the three. It's good. 3-pointer. We're tied. Boom, shakalaka. Money, cash. As Alec Burks gets the 3-pointer to tie it, a la G Money style. And the Knicks tie this game, 97-all. Timeout, Chicago. $97-all. So timeout. Ooh, baby. No, actually, anyone give me an update on the Cowboys game? Are there the Cowboys and Saints? Although that game sounds brutal. It's a tie game, baby. Cash money, indeed. Wow, the Knicks are come back all the way back from 21 down to tie this game here. Wow, that's a good fight, a good spirited fight there. Let's see. Mitchell Robinson has come alive with 9 points here. This total for the game. Burks with 15 points after hitting that three. Randall with 21 points. Toppin with 8 points. Rose with 12 points. Fournier with 16 points. Quickly with 11 points. Fournier played really well in that third quarter. Really well for him to play in that third quarter. He played He's played. Let's see when he gets back in the fourth quarter, if he continues that good defense and also propelling him into that shooting offense, the 3-point barrage that we know Evan Fournier can. So we shall see there. The Cowboys up 7-3. Okay, so Zach should have a smile on his face as Cowboys are up 7-3 to a depleted Saints team. We can't wait when next game come back. All even. Still in timeout, folks. We're still in timeout. I'm excited. It's all even. The Knicks have come back. They battled back here, down by 21. We're all even at home, having the crowd going crazy, bananas, on their feet, excited. So let's see if the Knicks could stop the Bulls here on the inbound play here on this time after this timeout. Thanks, Kelvin. We got an update. New Orleans driving. They're only up by 3. So we still haven't come back from the timeout. We're returning now, showing the beautiful shots of Madison Square Garden, 34th and 8th Avenue. And here's DeRozan inbound the ball here. DeRozan off the curl. He's going to shoot the mid-range, and he hits it. So DeRozan, give him a little daylight. He's been hitting all night pretty much, having a good game for himself there. 99-97, Knicks trail by 2. Rose. Back to Burks. Ooh, Burks almost turned his back there. Good thing he turned. And here's Burks. Burks stops on a dime. Burks puts it up. Wild shot, and he got fouled. So he got bailed out there with a foul. Wow. So Knicks are in a bonus. Burks with 15 points tonight. He hits. Oh, Burks missed the first one. They were so good on the line. He missed the first free throw. Has a chance to another one to go 1 for 2. Gotta hit your free throws down this key stretch. And Burks goes 1 for 2 from the line. Knicks trail 98-99 here with 7:30. DeRozan fights over a screen. DeRozan keeps his dribble. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic wide open for 3. Oh, he hits his dagger 3 for the moment. 102-99. So Vucevic, you leave. Metro Robinson's going to have to play the perimeter a little more on Vucevic. 24 points for Vucevic as the Knicks trail here. Burks 102-98 with 7 minutes and 5 seconds. There's plenty of time here as Burks gets in the mid-range. Burks to Toppin. Toppin gets that air ball. Here's Rose. Rose going up. Rose puts it up and hits it. Scoops there and in. Tough shot by Rose. 100-102. Knicks trail by 2 here. Ball. Ooh, looked like he almost flipped his pivot foot. No call there. 9 on the shot clock. Ball drives back to Vucevic. Vucevic mid-range in the circle. Missed. Oh, in and out. Almost went down there. Toppin comes up with the rebound. Knicks have a chance to tie here or take the lead. 102-99. Here's Rose. Rose looks up. Derrick Rose goes. Floater, and he hits it. Derrick Rose ties the game up. 102 all. So we're even here, 102, with 6:11 here. LaVine stops on a dime. Vucevic, another 3, and he hits it. Vucevic coming alive here with the 3 ball. So these stretch 5s are hitting 3s against when it comes against the Knicks here in timeout, and that's what the way the analytics department in the New York Knicks basketball we've seen that year after year. They allow the weakest 3-point shooter or not known for being a good 3-point shooter to shoot the 3s. You see that we saw that with Miles Turner. He had a career night shooting the 3s. We're seeing it with Vucevic as well. Although Vucevic is known, has a reputation of hitting 3-pointers, and the analytics Mitchell Robinson is going to have to play and going to have to come on the perimeter more, and I know he wants to man the paint and rim protect, but if Vucevic is doing these wide open, you gotta contest and trust your partners, your teammates to box out and do the things in the paint and man the paint. And if not, Vucevic is going to roast them from 3-point land tonight. So timeout, New York. So the Knicks keep battling spirited, but Chicago's hitting some tough plays. You're forcing the Chicago Bulls to come up big and hit some clutch shots. Although those 2 shots from Vucevic wide open, nowhere near the facility, you got to give Vucevic a thumbs up for hitting them, being clutch. But also Mitchell Robinson has to, you keeping Mitchell Robinson in the paint. Mitchell Robinson has to come up or right now the guard's going to have to rotate and just disrupt Vucevic's peripheral thinking of some sort, because he's opening wide open 3-pointers, getting caught on those screens, and I know Mitchell Robinson, when he gets caught on the screen, his natural tendency is to go to the bat to protect the rim, but Vucevic isn't following him. Salute Worldwide L. Salute. Well, do you think we got this, right? We're close. Well, L, what do you think, L? We're close. They battled back down 21. Now it's a single possession game, down by 3. We're at home. What do you think, Lawrence? What do you think, man? I think we could pull this out, my friend. It says we need to pick up to pick up at half court. We don't definitely got this game. All right, I like that. I like that positivity. Yes, indeed. So Lawrence in the building, watching along with me here. We're gonna try to get this game. We're gonna get this victory here tonight. And still coming back from the commercial. They're showing those Phoenix Suns, man. They're on fire, man. They got the Pistons. Boy. But talk about peaking a little too early, in my opinion. And we got this. Yes, indeed. We got this, Kelvin. We got this. We got this. So Vucevic was 27 points, 10 out of 16, 5 out of 7 from three-point land. And here's Randall going strong. Randall off the timeout scores. Knicks down by 105, 104. So Knicks trail by 1 here. Here's LaVine. Back to Vucevic. Back to ball. He can't hit that. His life depends on him. Yep, that's the same. He's been missing that same play from the Pelicans game last year. I've been saying that in all this watch long. Here's Burks. Back to Quickly. Knicks could take the lead here. Here's Quickly. Mid-range. Quickly. Nice shot, but misses. Man, that was a nice look from Quickly there. 105, 104 with 5:15 here. Here's LaVine. Got Quickly all over him. Oh, wide open to Green. Green fumbles, but the Knicks recovered. Good defense by the Knicks. Here's that pest, Caruso. Back to ball again. He's going to miss that again. And he misses it again. Here comes Quickly. The ball cannot hit that corner shot if his life depended on it right now. Here's Randall. 105, 104. Randall in the paint. Randall has Green on him. Randall rises off the glass. It's good. Knicks take the lead. 106, 105. Absolutely. The chance of defense, 9-7. That's the first time they lead since 9-7, the Knicks. What's up, dog nuts? What's going on, man? As LaVine. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic 3, but now there was a disruptive shooter, but Caruso back taps it. That pest. Caruso gets the ball back. 10 on the shot clock. Caruso dancing. Caruso driving back, and that's a turnover. The Knicks. Oh, Quickly comes up. Quickly back, and he puts it up. Nope. Loose ball. Oh, man. Couldn't come up with that transition there. Good transition defense for the Bulls there at the rim. And timeout. Billy Donovan will call timeout. Let's go, Knicks. Yes, indeed. Salute to all the new dog nuts. Salute to you, man. Welcome aboard. Yes. Woo! What fast-paced action. The Knicks 106-1 has a 1-point lead right now. Let's see. Oh, man, this is a good game. No matter what, it's a good game right now. Whoa. No, I'm not. That play with IQ, you know what? He missed that on transition. That's all right. That's okay. It happens there. Quickly. What can you say, Lawrence? I think Quickly is our point guard of the future being made right here in front of our eyes. Growing up, he's not there yet, but he's on his way. The point guard of the future for the New York Knicks could be there, Emmanuel Quickly. It doesn't matter if he starts or comes off the bench, but I think Quickly is going to be the Knicks point guard of the future. I know, some people don't like him at time or don't, but he still has to develop adjusting when he gets the switches on a taller player and break them down with speed. But that comes with time and development. Quickly, he's only second year, but every year he gets better, and right now he's showing it. He's getting better and better. Yes, indeed, we need this game. And they're in rhythm. So Knicks up 106-105. So let's see what Billy Donovan is going to call off for this timeout here. Knicks got to play some defense here. Don't let nothing easy come here. As DeRozan going to inbound the ball here with 3:58. As Vucevic gets the ball, DeRozan wants it right back. LaVine drives. LaVine kicks out to ball. Ball for the other side of the corner. No good. Back tap. Chicago comes up with the loose ball here. They get a new shot clock with 3:40. And here's DeRozan. DeRozan spins, hits it. Wow, DeRozan hitting that long range, that mid-range all over tonight. 107-106, they get the lead back. So DeRozan doing some spinning. 28 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Julius. Randle going to the glass. Going. Floater. It's good. Julius Randle coming up clutch. 107, 108. So Julius Randle providing some moves here. Knicks up 108, 107. They got to play defense. It's the chance of defense that the Garden serenades the floor. Here's DeRozan in there to ball, but Randle comes up with denies that entry down low. The Knicks knock it out of bounds. Chicago retains with 9 on the shot clock. So Randle putting his hands there now on the defense and attacking. As they inbound the ball here to LaVine. LaVine starts dancing. LaVine going to the glass and misses and got called for a foul. So he'll go to the line here. So Zach LaVine will go to the line with 2:52 here in a barn burner. 107, 108. Knicks up by 1. Zach will go to the free throw line here. Let's see where the foul was. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Yes, Mitchell Robinson smacked him across his nose. The bridge of the nose here. LaVine hits the first free throw. We're not up at 108 all. Derrick Rose will come in the game. Mitchell Robinson will sit down. 22 points for Zach LaVine tonight. Has a chance to add to that total. Has another free throw coming up. He hits it. 109, 108. 252 here. 1 point game. A 1 point game here is Burks. Burks driving. Randle back to Fournier. Fournier open 3. Oh, off the mark. Rebound Chicago. As LaVine brings the ball up. Here's LaVine. Dancing. Fall back 3. Oh, LaVine hits a fall back 3 there. Wow. Clutch shot there. 111, 108. Here's Rose. Back to Randle. Randle driving. Randle going, and he gets it and a foul. Julius Randle, yes indeed. Yes indeed, big man. Take it north to south. That's what we want you to do. Yes indeed, Julius Randle has a chance to tie this game up here. Chance for a 3-point play. With 2:03 here, Knicks trail by 1. A chance to tie here. Yes, baby. Yes, indeed. 29 points for Julius. Looking for his 30th. Oh, in and out. Misses that. So Knicks trail by 1 with 2 minutes. Knicks got to make it hard on us. 111, 110. They have to play defense here. Here's LaVine. LaVine spins. LaVine still keeps the dribble. LaVine going to the paint. Julius Randle over him. Good defense by Julius. Here comes the Knicks pushing it. Here's Quickly. So they'll hold it here in transition. Here's Quickly in the circle. He has Vucevic. So this is what he needs to do. Learn how to break down these bigger players. Ooh, as Quickly gets the ball right back there. 8 on the shot clock. Look, ooh, Randle got fouled by DeRozan. So we got a little communication there between Quickly and... So he'll go to the line. Knicks are in the bonus here. So they could actually take the lead here. Julius is going to have to come up clutch, hitting some free throws here. He's got 2. He missed his last free throw. Just needs to do his customary breathing, relaxing that he does in the free throw line. He exhales. So let's go. Let's go, Knicks. Oh, he misses the first free throw. Oh, Thibodeau biting his lip just like me right now. Like, yes, indeed. 111, 110, but I can't fault him. Julius Randle, 14 out of 21 from the field. And he hits it. So Knicks tie the game at 111 here. The chance of defense at Madison Square Garden. 30 points for Julius. They just cannot let Vucevic open for three here. DeRozan been hot all night from the long range. Vucevic wide open three, but Rose comes running at him. Rebounds Julius with a minute left here. Randall. Knicks could take the lead here. Randall. Oh, Caruso, that pin in the neck, loses the ball away. Here's LaVine. And LaVine, there was a foul call. A foul call with 53.6 seconds here. The Knicks have a foul to give here. I wonder if they're going to allow him to go to the line. Oh, can't allow these referees to steal another game off of us. Let's see. No, that's a foul. Sorry, guys, that's a foul. He hit him on the hip. That's a foul. I hate to say that, that's a foul. LaVine with 25 points himself. 9 out of 18. He hits a free throw here. 112 to 111. LaVine has another free throw coming up. And he hits a free throw here. Chicago up 113 to 111. 50 seconds left in the game. Knicks have a chance to tie or take the lead here. Julius, one-on-one. Here's Julius spinning. Back to Rose. Rose up in three. Oh, in and out, misses. Chicago comes up with the rebound. So Julius trusts his teammates there. Here's the pass there back to DeRozan. DeRozan, they're trying to eat some clock here. 9 on the shot clock. DeRozan driving. DeRozan, Euro step. DeRozan, no call, and he gets it. So, wow, DeRozan hits off the glass. 115, 111. Knicks trail by 4. DeMar DeRozan got in there. No rim protection. Hey, Gideon. Salute to Gideon. So DeRozan coming strong off the glass. So DeRozan in mid-flight, adjusting, hit it off the glass. Knicks trail 115 to 111 with 20.1 seconds here. There's still time here. There's still time. They're going to have to hit a 3 or they could still get a 2 and foul. There's a lot of possibilities here. This game is not quite over yet. Both teams are in the bonus. We definitely didn't take advantage of them in the penalty. Yes, Lawrence. Especially they played almost 7 since the 7-minute mark. They were in the penalty. But Julius Randle did go a lot to the playing north to south, and he was. It just for some reason, yeah, you're right. They should have taken advantage of the penalty, being in the penalty here. So let's see what the design here on the timeout. Who's going to take this shot? You got 30 points from Julius Randle tonight. You know you might have a fatigued Burks. Rose has been good, but not from 3-point land tonight. He's been good attacking quickly. You know, would you want to see quickly take this shot here? Quick shot. Fournier, hot or cold. You saw last game against the Nets. He came off the curl and scored. Let's see if he comes off the curl here. They're gonna have to inbound this ball here. Julius to quickly. Quickly's gonna shoot, but not a good looking shot, and he misses. Wow, no call. Wow, that did not look pretty, guys. So 11.1 seconds. The Bulls are going to try to hit some free throws here and ice this one. Man. Not a good look from Quickly. So free throws here. Let's see if they hit some free throws here. Rosen hits the first. 116 and 111. With 11.1 seconds here. Knicks trail by 5. I'm surprised they really played that. They didn't play that Fournier curl play that they hit in Brooklyn. And he hits a pair of free throws. 117 and 111. Knicks trail now by 6. There's still 2-possession game here. They gotta get a 3 as Rose get it to quickly driving quickly, go to the basket, quick score there with 7.7 seconds. They got a foul here, and they do. So 113 and 117. Knicks scored really quick there on that. But Chicago, all they have to do is hit their free throws. They hit their free throws, they iced it. It's pretty much a long shot for the Knicks to do anything here, but you never know. And this game is over, folks. The Knicks fall 119 to 115 to the Chicago Bulls tonight. The Knicks fought. They were a gallant effort. They fought in the fourth quarter. Chicago's big three came up humongous. You've seen that they're scoring their talent. On the scoring end, LaVine, DeRozan, Vucevic, each one of those three were impactful at times of need when the Bulls needed. They didn't go cold all at once. When certain players got cold, the other one picked up. They shared the offensive. They kept the foot on the pedal with those guys in different spurts. Caruso again, what a pain in the neck, a pest. For the Bulls defensively, being all over the place. He impacted the game just with his just moving around, being everywhere, and also his theatrics. He came out. He was performing for all my children when he finishes the NBA career there. But he was a pest. He was a pest all over the place. You have DeRozan, the high man, with 34 points. Vucevic with 27. LaVine with 27. That's a lot of scoring there. The Knicks had balance as well. You had 30 from Julius, 16 for Derrick Rose, 16 for Burks, 16 for Fournier, 15 for Quickly. That's a lot. That's good scoring, and on average night we get that. We actually come up winning the game there. But one thing the Knicks didn't overcome was all those turnovers in the first half. They turned the ball over way too much in the first half. Got into that 21-point deficit. Also, that takes a lot of energy from a team. Then when you have to fight uphill, but the fact that they fought, they came back and took the lead in the fourth quarter, and so forth. Showed a lot of grit. But I think now, okay, this is good now going forward. But pretty soon it's gonna get it's not moral victories you're gonna run out of moral victories. It's cute, it's nice, yes, compared to where they were. You gotta try to put away this game at home. And with IQ, that last shot by IQ, it wasn't strong. That was not a good looking shot for IQ. We can't fault him, but I think they could have designed a better play off of there. The Knicks right now still doesn't have a closer. Who they need a closer. Hopefully it plays itself out naturally, and when they play itself naturally, we'll find out who naturally will be a closer. We got it like Julius Randle had another 30 game. Sanamic was on the court, was there tonight. He was there. He's back and forth from the G League, but he was available tonight. I think he was there with Deuce McBride, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. But I think they both were available tonight. I'm not too sure if it was, but Samanik stretches the floor and he gets in there. G Money, let's bring in G Money for a moment.
Salute.
G Money, what's going on, man? How are you?
What's going on? Tough loss. How's everybody doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Break down this tough loss, man. I missed you on the last the Brooklyn stream. I was hoping you would come on at post game, but talk to me what we saw tonight, my friend.
There's reasons. To me, you can say we lost the game in the first quarter. I'm happy we battled our way back after being down by 21. However, man, sometimes it's how you start. Because sometimes how you start can give you an advantage later in the game. Because you saw the New York had to spend so much energy to battle back for being down 21. And I'll be right back, okay? I gotta do something. I'll be right back.
All right, G Money will be right back as nature's calls. So he'll be right back for a moment. So G Money will be back breaking it down. It's true what he says. You take so much energy to get back. I mean, and the Knicks got the energy. You lose a tough game, and yes, we use much energy. But when you use so much energy with a short man rotation, it tends to get you in your butt a little later. And I don't think they ran out of gas. The Knicks. I just think Chicago. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Knicks, what happened was they just short rotation. Chicago has really good offensive players who could hit shots from everywhere. Vucevic from three. You know, you're telling me if Vucevic misses 2 or 3 of those 3-pointers wide open, this game is different. There were momentum, and he kept them, afloat with those hitting his threes when taking advantage of it, and the center position. LaVine doing what he does. DeRozan, this is why we got to say we got to hit mid range. Hey, super agent super Argo, what's going on? This is another game the Knicks beat themselves with turnover, lack of defense in the first half. You agree? I agree with you. That's what Money, when he gets back, he would have said something. Yes, Sims should have gotten some burn. We lost. Sims was sick, Kevin. Sims and RJ Barrett both are sick, not COVID related, but they're both under the weather. They both wasn't feeling well enough to play. Definitely, Billy. The Bills were -2, and the Bulls were -2, and the Knicks. And gave the Knicks a lot of respect. Yeah, the Bulls. Yeah, the Bulls. The Knicks battled tonight. But it's gonna get a time, and not yet, but it's gonna get time. The moral victories run out. You got to start winning, especially on home court. If you especially want to be, a fourth seed. If you want to repeat as a fourth seed team in the Eastern Conference or better, or take that next level, you got these kind of the games. You got to come up and win. You gotta. And I understand you're gonna see that. So there's gonna be games at times that we're gonna have a lot of turnovers. We don't have a true point guard, although I like, Burks plays well. They really do need a ball handling point guard. Although I like Julius Randle's role. Salute Tom Wu in the building. Salute my man. I hope you're doing well. Salute again. We're just recapping this 119-115 loss. G Money will be back in a moment. Let's see. We had Quentin Grimes play for 6 minutes. And that wasn't much impact for a rebound. Knox had a Knox sighting, played 4 minutes. I thought we would see a little Knox back in the game, but since the Knicks made a run with the starting units in the third quarter, I could see why Knox didn't return back on the floor. I understand he's out of the rotation, but he hit a 3-pointer in his only attempt. Kevin Knox had made it the best of his 4 minutes. He scored 3 points. Obi Toppin, 18 minutes, 8 points, 3 rebounds and assists. I would have liked to see maybe 5 more minutes from Obi Toppin, a little more, but you know what? It was. He was very positive on the floor. You saw him being aggressive, going to the basket, and you see good things always stock up on Obi Toppin. Derrick Rose, 26 minutes. He had 16 points, 6 assists for Derrick Rose. A nice assist total for Derrick Rose with 2 rebounds. Derrick Rose belonged where he is with the second unit. I know everyone wants to see him as a starter. I like Rose in that second unit because he knows he knows his role. He feels comfortable there. I know. Evan Fournier, 32 minutes, 16 points, rebound. I think that's a lot of high minutes for Evan Fournier for the Knicks as a Knicks player. I think that's his high game tonight. Quickly, another 38-minute game. He did last game. He played 38 minutes as well. He had 15 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Julius Randle, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Really good game. 30 points. Although he did miss a couple free throws. A chance to put the Knicks up by 1 with a 3-point play. He missed 2 in a row free throws. You know what? It is what it is. You can't keep knocking Julius Randle after he puts up 30 points at home against a really good Chicago Bulls team. They just was missing, that bad start. The team had balanced scoring. You have 16 points from Burks, with 7 rebounds, 3 assists. It's just the turnovers. The uphill battle that they played. That's what it was. We played Randall and Mitch tonight. Try to give Sims some time. Sims was sick. Tony, he was sick. He was sick. He wasn't gonna play tonight. Also, RJ Barrett both. Noel was also ailing with his knees. He didn't play, and then you get Taj Gibson getting the technical fouls and getting ejected. That's why left the team shorthanded. Tibbs tells us. Tibbs got the guys in their bonus and the fouls, and they continue to drive for free throws. Yep. And it says Tibbs leaving Obi out there to correct his mistakes with 2 turnovers. Yes, indeed. He's going to have to. Definitely going to have to. And it says if I was the coach, I would have used the first and second unit in the first and second unit in the fourth quarter. I would use the third quarter to come out and run the hell out of the pace. You could see that going forward. And they want to salute G Money. G Money will be back. G Money had to step out for a moment. He'll be in there. We want to see his assessments before we say goodnight. He always close out the post game. Always likes to hear his assessments and his thoughts before we leave out of here. Judas, did his part. We need a defense stop or two to turn the odds. Too many open threes from Vucevic. Yes. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, and you know what? And it's not too much an excuse. I'm not putting an excuse for Mitchell Robinson, but when you pick and roll and play pick and roll defense, you're a center, you tend to when you get screened and you lose your man for a moment, you know that the center is going to mostly go to the paint, and that's just by second nature. And a couple of those shots from Vucevic, you could contest to that, but you still gotta. But once you hit 2 and 2, you gotta be aware that or you gotta know your scouting report, who you're playing against, that you have to close out and perimeter defend the 3-point line from Vucevic. G Money is back. G Money. Matt Jones said hello. Matt Jones says hello to you there. So give us let's go. Let's start it again. Let's tell me about this recap of this game. What you saw out there tonight.
Turnovers. We had 18 turnovers, especially that last one by Julius Randle. He missed 2 big free throws. Even though he had a good stat line, it doesn't matter for me because down the stretch of the game, this is my problem with Randle. He needs to learn to calm down and play the right way. He was doing that the first few quarters of the game and to start the fourth. But down the stretch, he's trying to do too much. He needs to learn to relax. Another thing, what killed us, even though we hit our threes to start the third, we took too many down the stretch. I felt we could have attacked a little bit more. Even though I'm happy that we attacked at times, we got to learn to use a little more mid-range, like I said. However, man, when the game stayed close, I said to myself, the way the game was going, I never thought the Knicks would have won this. Because here's the thing: the Bulls have 3 closers: Vucevic, LaVine, DeRozan. DeRozan at 18 in the fourth quarter. He did on mid-range fadeaways, going to the basket, free throws. He was huge in the fourth. LaVine, even though he took some bad shots, he hit some big shots too, and made his free throws, especially that last play when Fournier fouled him. And Vucevic, like I said, BS was open too much in this game, especially at the top of the key, at the wing. Mitchell Robinson's defense on him was bad. Even though he did a good job clogging the paint, his perimeter defense was terrible tonight, in my opinion. We were so lucky that Lonzo Ball went 2 for 10 because he missed some open looks himself, especially at the left corner. But even though I'm happy we battled back, at the same time, you can't wait till you're down 21 to show pride. You gotta have a good start. Yes, I know the officiating was bad to start. However, they were helping us in the second quarter. So that's just me personally. We gotta learn to execute in close games, man. Because remember, this is a team in the Bulls that we can see in the playoffs. You never know. And we have to learn to limit turnovers. 18 turnovers is too much. I'm happy that we battled back. I'm happy that we killed the Bulls in the paint, 66-42. We got a lot of lobs and dunks, but we spent so much energy to battle back after being out 21. You can't keep doing that. And 7 home losses, 5 and 7 at home, I'm sorry. It's unacceptable because it's like, yes, you have to win on the road, but you have to protect home court. Back in 2013, last year's team protected home court. The 2013 Knicks protected home court. It's like, what's going on this year? And some of our home losses have been unacceptable. The Magic twice, the Raptors, the Cavs. We could have won this game. We lost to the Hobble Bucks. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like, you see, the Bulls have 3 closers: Vucevic, DeRozan, LaVine. Who's our closer? That's the thing here. And it's easy, and that's the thing. And another reason why we lost is, even though I said Orlando too, Agent Super Argo, even though I'm happy we battled all the way back, Quigley hit some big shots, Fournier at times, Randall had a good start to the fourth. It's like, why wait till you're down big to show passion? That's what I don't understand.
It looks like they like to play with their backs against the wall. That's what this team shows. That they if it's not if they're not they got their backs on the wall, they don't get going. Sounds like he said that it cost him $100. Oh, going again. It's going to be 2 years now. It's going to be a full calendar year. We still don't know who's our closer. We still have that issue of who's our closer. I thought Derrick Rose would be the closer. And I cannot. That last shot, that quickly shot off that curl there, I can't. There was too many players around him for him to rise up. He didn't really get himself set to, if he gets himself a better look, I think, who knows, it'll be a different game. It wasn't a really good looking shot. I thought they should have gotten Fournier off the curl like
Right.
they did in the Brooklyn play. I
Mhm.
thought that call was coming. Although I was like, man, I really don't want Fournier. I really didn't want Fournier to take that last shot, but
Mhm.
but I said if they're going to do that, I wanted like to see that same off the curl play. He
Curl at
didn't.
the top of the key or at the wing, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and that didn't happen. I've been saying, I was saying it through the whole stream. I said Lonzo Ball since last year cannot hit that open three from that corner. We saw that. Remember that Pelican game that he couldn't
Mhm.
hit that three, and he just couldn't hit it. It's in his head. Psychologically, he's in his head with that shot. But all in all, a spirited victory. But I was saying, how long can the Knicks continue going on with moral victories? It's getting a time. Now that enough with the more victories, you gotta win your home games. You have to come
Mhm.
up and beat this. It would have been nice for them to win this game because you're up 2-1 in the season series on the Bulls. Now you trail 2-1 when you have to win that final
Mhm.
meetup with the Bulls because you like you said, we don't know if we're gonna play them in the playoffs, and we want
Mhm.
to have a home court advantage. I don't want to play a game 7 in Chicago. It just brings a little bit
Right.
of revision of bad memories as a Knicks fan.
Right.
Playing in Chicago, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
On to Denver. Can we
Yep.
finally beat Denver? I think we haven't beaten Denver in 6 years.
When's the last time we beat Denver? Let me check. 2017, no. 2018, I don't think so. 2019, I don't think so. 2020, I don't think so. Last year we got destroyed twice. So I think what's the last
Good
time we beat?
years.
Like a few years, man. And here's the thing, right? The Nuggets are not playing good basketball neither. I mean, I know they've been banged up, ravaged by injuries, but Denver's struggling too. I know the Joker just came back, but I think we can beat Denver, but I can't call that a guarantee because here's the thing. We gotta watch out for Will Barton, watch out for Aaron Gordon, especially on his athleticism. And we just gotta watch out for Campazzo too, because he can put the ball on the floor himself. So that's how we can beat the Nuggets. And we gotta rebound the ball over the Nuggets because in tonight's game, we give up a lot of offensive rebounds for the Bulls. So it's like we got to rebound the ball against the Nuggets because even though Denver is a good team, they're not playing well because one, they're struggling in close games, and two, they just haven't stayed healthy themselves because Michael Porter is probably not going to come back this year. Jamal Murray, we don't know when he's going to come back from his ACL injury. So, and even PG Dozier, like you told me, BX, he had an ACL injury, and I don't think he's going to come back. So the Nuggets have been ravaged by injuries, but we just got to rebound, share the ball, and not dig ourselves a hole. We can't keep being down huge and keep fighting back, fighting back, fighting back. Because at some point you're going to lose energy because of that comeback. So that's my case against the Nuggets.
Yeah, we'll see that, and it's a 1:30 afternoon start. It's an early afternoon matinee, Saturday matinee in the city, in the holiday festivities at the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that was a smart move because also we have the Big Ten and college football championship games in the evening, and that smart move by the New York Knicks to put that game at 1 o'clock. With that, and just to wrap it up, can they beat? I hope they beat Denver. They haven't beat them in such a long time. We were talking about that when we were previewing the season. Is this the year that we
Oh,
finally win in Denver?
2013. The last time I think we beat Denver, I think it was 2013, I think.
That's a long time. That's a very long, extremely long time. And we just got to come out there and beat that game, beat Denver. Hopefully, RJ Barrett will get back, feeling healthy. I think RJ Barrett's defense was felt needed tonight, at least for some
Oh,
to keep
2017, my fault. The last time we beat Denver,
2017.
2017, yeah.
It's still a long time. Quite a few years for to lose. I know we only play them twice, but you got to at least win. At your home court. I know the Knicks haven't been great, but to keep getting swept by the Denver Nuggets is wow. But we'll see on Monday. Actually, Saturday at 1 o'clock. It's an early morning game. We'll have the watch along here. I'll be ready for that. Just to see with that to go forward, and also, what's your thoughts? Right now with the Eastern Conference, a lot of injuries.
Yeah, a lot of injuries hurting teams. Bam Adebayo, the UCL injury in his thumb. He's going to miss 4 to 6 weeks. That's a
Oh, it's
big
four to
loss for
six weeks. Okay,
four to
I thought
six
I,
weeks.
I, I didn't I didn't. They said indefinitely, so they didn't give me a timetable. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, 4 to 6 weeks. That's a big loss for the Heat. Jimmy Butler's been banged up. They got destroyed by the Cavs. The Cavs, remember, they lost Mobley and
Yeah,
Osman, but they came back and they're starting to find their rhythm. The Nets, we all know the whole Kyrie, Blake Griffin's missed some games. Joe Harris, the ankle injury, he's gonna be out for a while. Also another injury, the Milwaukee Bucks, Brook Lopez,
Yeah,
back surgery. He's gonna be out indefinitely. He hasn't played literally since opening night. We did the game
right.
against the Nets, and they're lucky that it wasn't season ended because I'm gonna be honest, if Lopez was out the rest of the season, I don't think the Bucks would repeat. That is me. So it's like, hey, thank God he might come back at some point. The Hawks, I mean, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish has been banged up. This the Hornets. I mean, they've been virtually been healthy most of the season though.
Bull's been
This
healthy too. Other than
the
Kobe White
Bulls,
didn't play tonight,
Kobe
and
White
they
and
had a
Kevin
few. They
Durant
had a
have to
few
play.
COVID issues, but other than that, I mean, injuries with that will be injury like physical injuries.
Mhm.
The Bulls have been lucky so far with that. Who else?
And the
You talk.
Sixers only be missing games to Tobias Harris and Seth Curry. They've been banged. Even though they're back now, there's a reason why Philly's struggling. They're 11th right now because they haven't been healthy all year. So there's a lot of teams, and I agree with Kelvin. You got next man up. You got to step it up. I'm just saying this, man. A lot of injuries that change a lot of certain things for teams, and that's why you see teams like the Wizards, the Cavs, teams play well. Again, not to take anything away from those teams because they're playing good basketball. They're good teams. I'm just saying that would these teams be where they are now if every team were healthy? I don't know. So that's the injuries then. And by the way, the Bucks lost to the Raptors too. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. But also, injury is part of the game,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's also what frustrates us as Knicks fans because we see that we have the talent, and we lose these games for our own selves that we shoot ourselves in the foot, and like, man, we could have been taking advantage and being a top three team in the East if. But you know what they say: if my aunt had balls, she'll be my uncle. So
Pretty much is.
so it is what it is. So with
Mm-hmm.
that said, I'm gonna end the stream on a Thursday night. G Money again. When are we going to do? I got to get you on a podcast to talk about your Phoenix Suns. Stay.
Suns, Suns next
Let
year.
me say goodnight. Stay backstage for a moment. We'll talk about that in a moment. We'll say goodnight real quick to the fans here, to everyone. Kelvin T. Jones, thank you so much. Have a good night, my friend. Have a good night, Maria. Have a good night, Super Agent Argo. Good night, Lawrence. Thank you for coming aboard. Matt Jones was in the building. Thank you, Matt Jones, for coming in. Tony Wu, guarding the Knicks podcast. Please, guys, check them out. Check out For the Love of the Game podcast as well. Frank Khaleesi, thank you so much. I appreciate you there. A salute to everyone. We also had Dog Nuts in the Stones was in the building as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. I'm close to the 2,000 mark. Knicks 100 GM. Mike Ortiz, of course, Mike Ortiz. Thank you. Big Trask was in the building as well. He wants to put a Amazon wish list for him. James Ultra as well. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Be aware for the Return of the Knicks podcast, and we'll have
Mm-hmm.
something talking about this game, and also we'll have some more basketball stuff. So let me say a good night for you guys, and I'll talk to G Money backstage. So have a good night. We'll see you soon.